not ready. Hey, yo, what's going on? Welcome to Tap In. Tap In. Hey, was that better? I wasn't ready.
What just happened?
Tori got lacking on. Tori got
Oh,
caught
Lord.
lacking on,
That Wu-Tang already on
So
their head.
we got a regular set today.
Is it regular?
It's regular.
Regular? How do you say regular? Is it regular? A regular.
Regular.
Regular?
We proper
Regular.
A regular.
Regulators.
Oh, no.
It was a clear black night.
Anyway, man.
What's up?
Hey,
How was y'all's
what's the
week?
deal? The week was good.
Man, we've been productive, man. I was kind of stagnant a little bit, but overall, we've been productive.
Okay. Well, that's good stuff. You must have been getting some work in. I see you got the Makita hat on, huh?
Yeah, man. They,
Man, you don't know what Makita is,
Yeah,
do you?
they got all the good tools. They were helping me build a studio.
Okay. All right. I'm just making
Don't
sure.
bite me. Don't bite your lips,
I'm
Fred.
just making sure, dog.
Don't bite.
For every
Hey,
time
hey, look.
Frederick bites your
Listen.
He
lip,
be talking crazy, but
every time you bite your lip,
Listen, man, it is.
gotta take a sip.
Whenever somebody say, "Don't lick your lips," what's the first thing you do?
Lick
You lick
your
your lips.
No, I did not say that. Lick your lips.
When somebody say don't bite your lip, you bite your lip. It's just natural, man.
You out of pocket, brother.
When
Hi,
somebody,
Blaze.
what up, Big
Hey,
Blaze?
Blaze just had a birthday.
Hey, yeah, man. Hey, shout out, happy
Yeah,
birthday to
happy
Blaze,
birthday.
man.
Blaze definitely had a birthday just passed.
When he turned 19?
Shit, I don't know.
22.
Oh.
I think that's what he said. Blaze is older than
Blaze,
19.
how old are you? No, I think he's still a teenager.
No, Blaze ain't no teenager. Blaze a grown ass man.
Blaze old enough to drink?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Blaze old enough to drink. Blaze, I think he's 22. Blaze, man, put your age on there in the comments,
No,
man.
for real, how old are you? How
I
old
think
did
Blaze
you
is
turn?
22, man. I seen some young female giving
Oh.
Blaze showing Blaze a whole bunch of love, man. Blaze got him some birthday
Oh, he's
coochie.
22.
Yeah, I tell you, see, I stay in tune with my guy, man.
Fred.
My dude, man.
I know it's not in tune with Blaze.
What's that?
His shirts. So let's.
Hey, man, Tori gave me the wrong address,
Oh,
man.
lies.
I got return to
Oh,
sender,
my
man.
gosh.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Tori gave me the wrong damn
hey,
address.
hey, what shirt we supposed to send him?
He got an outlaw shirt,
Outlaw.
a tap-in shirt,
A tap-in shirt
and a vibe shirt.
and a vibe shirt.
Damn,
Hey,
I ain't even
La
got a
La.
vibe
I told you, you
shirt.
got to pay for
La La,
that.
we got to make a vibe shirt.
You gotta pay
outlaw
for that.
shirt, and a tap-in shirt for Blaze.
You already. All right.
I
Hey,
gotta
just
pay
get
for a
doubled
vibe
in.
shirt.
Yeah.
He did it again.
I know.
I did
just
what?
ignored it. I just ignored it that time.
My lips is just dry,
Bro, you
man.
need to drink some water. You don't eat nothing else.
Let me draw some of my beard juice on my
Hey,
lips
hey.
to shine my lips up,
But no, man.
man.
Shouts out to Blaze real quick. I'm gonna give him some time. Let my Instagram followers come on this page as well. They're gonna rock with me tonight. They was upset. They like, I ain't
They
know
gonna
you.
rock with you or rock with us?
I mean, it don't matter. They come from my page. They see.
Is that Coach Moody? Coach Moody in the building?
Hey, Tori like my big sister. So when y'all see me and Tori,
No, your little sister. I'm younger than you.
oh, that is.
Coach Moody
Moody.
in the backdrop, chilling back there, man.
Komuda almost snapped. You're winning mixed though, man.
Coach Moody know what it
Tori's
is.
My little sister, so I give her.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Hard time.
I don't know where the drinks at, man.
Yes.
Meals, how old Tori? All right, Tori, my little sister.
Told you.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn. Tori the youngest one
Yeah,
up
Tori, the
here?
youngest one on the show. Dang.
And I look
Man,
at you.
that's a tight
How, Meals, you about what, 40? Damn, R. Kelly. I'm just
Oh,
messing
shut
with
up. Get out of here.
Dang, you got the rock the boat. Got the Tori.
Hey.
Damn, Tori.
Shut up.
Oh, there you go. Shout out to Maurice the drink. Now you can get some camera time, man. Show him that beard.
I
Hey,
see you
listen.
laid down person.
Hey, listen,
What's
man.
going on?
Listen.
Marie went in the barbershop, said, give me the genuine, same OG.
Hey, Maurice need to go on. Hey, Maurice, come show him your beard, dog. I done put Maurice on my beard products.
Yeah, Marie told me today.
Outlaw beard products.
Maurice said
You
he
can
used
pick them
Oakley.
up. Just cash out Fred Davis, and I will send you your beard products. So
Marie
you
told me
can.
he used ovaries.
What? I
He
use
told-
ovaries.
He used ovaries on it. Let's get back to Tori robbing the cradle, though.
Wait, time out, Blaze. I did not give Fred the wrong address. I promise you I did.
Blaze. Look, Blaze. She didn't know your birthday, right? She don't know. Look. I stay in tune with you, Blaze.
Frey, you just gonna put me out there like that?
I'm
You
just
gonna
saying.
leave me to
Look,
hang?
hold on, Blaze. She didn't know your birthday, so you know she didn't know your address. You know what I'm saying? It's on Tory, but I got you this time. Blaze, you DM me your address. That way I can get the correct
You
address.
just gonna you go.
Hey, sis, they real messed up. You
Yeah,
got that man the
you
wrong address. If that's true, I don't believe him though. I
Believe it.
brother that bite his lip. I don't
Believe it. Believe it.
I don't
That's
trust it.
messed up.
If a Christian don't cuss, I don't trust them either. To my God working on my tongue. Shut your ass up. Tori, you mean tell me you done got you a young man?
Okay.
She robbed the
We
cradle.
was the same age.
37 comes before 38. I'm not the
No, our
smart.
birthdays overlap for
Oh, okay,
February,
okay.
March,
Yo,
April, May.
Who
3
birthday?
months,
Who
for
birthday
3 months.
late?
I'm in May. He's in February.
Oh, the
There you
Yeah,
go,
3
Blaze. I
months.
appreciate it, man. I got the real
Hey,
address
Mills,
now.
I ain't mad at
Whatever,
you, big.
Frederick. Get out of here.
I ain't mad at you, Big Mill. They call him Big Millie. No, but
Whatever.
hey, man, how y'all mental health? How's your emotions?
Oh, Shantae, he left. I'll tell Maurice that you said hi. Y'all, what are we talking about today?
A lot.
Well,
Shouts
you know-
out to Shantae. Hey, Shantae. How you doing? How you doing, Miss Shantae? First thing first.
Wait, hold on. Before we get to that, man, look, how's y'all health, man? I mean, it's been a little resurgence of COVID. One of our supporters, you know, that watched the show all the time, man, was just saying that we should talk about the little COVID resurgence, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
That came with this. That was part of the subject I was gonna bring up.
Okay.
It's cool. We can dive on in it right now.
jump in it.
You know what I'm saying? It's another pandemic.
He said pandemic.
Yeah, it's another
Yeah.
pandemic. Y'all keep having all these babies. They trying to do population control, and so
Wait, who's having a baby?
all these young folks having these kids, overpopulating the earth.
What
Bill-
age group is this? Because there was a whole time when the younger generation wasn't having.
It don't even matter no more. Bill Gates is like, yo, we gotta get rid of these people. So I think it's a pandemic.
It is out there.
It
My
is.
daughter just had COVID.
Shouts out. I hope we get well quickly. Dwayne DW Low. I don't know if you know Dwayne from Good Visual Films. He told me he had COVID. There's been a lot of people that didn't have COVID. They're coming back up. So I feel like it's election time. When it's time to vote, that's when they're gonna shut the world down. It's perfectly planned.
It's out there.
So
But COVID is not just a regular, it is a regular thing now. Like,
it's
it's like
been
the flu.
regular. Like if you go back into the day, I mean you can't go back into today, but on pine oil and all this stuff, it's been saying prevents and kill COVID. COVID is not a new thing. It just they pulled the trick on their agenda. You know, and shouts out to those who got vaccinated who still got COVID. You know what I'm saying? So, you know
Hey,
what I'm
man.
saying? So, you know, people that got vaccinated, they just thought they was, ew, you didn't get vaccinated. Yeah, all right.
You know what kind of tripped me out about the whole COVID thing, man, is when it first came out, it seemed like that we would never go back to having normal lives. At least that's how I felt. Because remember we used to make fun of Michael Jackson with the little mask and all this other stuff.
But
And
Michael
we
Jackson was different. He was trying, that's when they didn't even wear his nose. But keep going.
Look, on it cool though. I mean, like literally just to see everybody wearing masks, you know, trying to do the social distancing, you know, because we all thought that it was, you know, that it was just so prevalent that you didn't know how you would respond to it. You know, we
It
were
was almost
trying.
like the new norm. Like, you didn't know how you
Well-
were going to come back from it.
The thing is, like, those who, for the Air Force that gets stationed in Japan, for us that got stationed in Korea, a lot of the Asian countries, they've been wearing masks for years.
But I thought they was wearing masks because, like, the smog and stuff was really
Nah,
bad.
there's a lot of that stuff. Even when they come, if you fly into JFK in New York and stuff, they always wore, even in their own country, like, over their country or whatever, they always wore masks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, them wearing masks and dealing with COVID is nothing new to them. It just, when it hit the United States, you know what I'm saying? It was a pandemic, you know?
Shantae said, "Don't start with the conspiracy theories when it comes to hell." She said that y'all can agree on many things, but when it's medical, don't do it. Blaze, yes, Frederick just got your message.
I got your DM,
address.
big dog.
Yes.
Look, okay, so my thing is this, Shanti. I don't think it's a conspiracy theory, but I do think that everything has an agenda to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I believe COVID is real. I just now, that we have some experience with it, and we have a little history behind us with it. You know what I'm saying? I just never think that it was as bad as they made it to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I had COVID. Yeah, I had it. I got it.
Did you ever get it?
You remember I got it through when I was at Vibes? I missed Wednesday. That's the night Mo had. I was so mad. I was upset. Now this is the thing. Now, I'm not saying that COVID wasn't real. I never thought that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, being in the military, they give you these shots and stuff preventative for when you go in these different countries. However, though, I do believe a lot of stuff is planned. And Bill Gates been talking about COVID and population control for a long time. And recently, another video just re-emerged of he been talking about his mosquitoes and malaria thing. And then in Baltimore, they flew helicopters over a black party and released thousands of mosquitoes on these people. I was trying to get y'all the video, but nobody was responding back. So I was just like, y'all.
Respond back when?
To the video for the week. Y'all are so unprofessional.
Well,
I responded on my own thing.
No, but like, I don't believe everything a conspiracy theory, but like, I do think COVID is one of those things that is man-made.
well, whether you believe it's real or not, conspiracy theory or not, everybody needs to stay safe, be healthy, and just be intelligent when it comes to it, man. I mean, the one thing that I know that I learned from it is you can't stop being human. You know what I'm saying? So when everybody kind of locked themselves in their houses and, wouldn't go out, and it created all of this mass hysteria behind it because there was a shortage on supplies and resources. I think psychologically, man, that drove a lot of us crazy.
It was definitely a lot of suicides. It was definitely a lot of suicides during the pandemic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What numbers are? Where we at with the numbers? We should be jumping.
DJ Lusky said.
DJ Lusky, what's happening?
Yeah, Shantae, I truly appreciate it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't be in the medical profession.
She's in the medical field, right?
Yeah, Shantae's medical field.
Yeah, through this pandemic. I wouldn't have been able to do it. I wouldn't have.
I mean, well, now COVID is not even, and I'm gonna knock on some wood, but it's like it's not bad.
What are you talking about?
It's
It's very bad.
Okay, so what I'm saying is there are people who've gotten COVID over the last couple of weeks. Mm-hmm. They don't really have any tremendous side effects. They go in quarantine or what. I don't even know if they even quarantine anymore. The ones I know,
the treatment is better. I guess.
Yeah, they just kind of went in 3 to 5 days. They was COVID free. You know what I'm saying? So
I will say that this bout, because my daughter had it, and she was the only person in the house that did get it. So, of course, we did isolate her to her room, but like nobody else got it.
So look. What's that?
What?
So look. If y'all don't mind me asking, just out of curiosity, and y'all don't have to answer if y'all don't want to. But did you get vaccinated?
Nope.
Okay. Did you get vaccinated?
I did.
Okay.
For my grandparents, I did.
And guess
Right.
what? A lot of my vaccinated friends are deceased or not here or getting COVID again. Told y'all.
I'm still here. I haven't gotten.
You got migraines every Thursday.
I've had migraines before COVID. Stop it.
No.
Yeah.
Ooh, that chicken
Nope.
smelled good. I like. God
Nope.
dang.
Meals.
I smelled that aroma
You
way
guys
over there.
start
What's
getting
that?
migraines after the shot,
What's
right?
that?
No.
Hey, man, shouts out to all my Instagram people that tune in.
Damn.
What, Tor? I spit on you?
I think so.
So yeah. So right now, all right, 4.1.
Shouts out to all my Instagram people
Over
that tuning in.
4,000 people tuned
You know what I'm
in.
saying? This for y'all that's new. This is Miss Tor. That Coach Fred right there. You know what I'm saying? This is Spotted Vibe. So ain't nobody fussing at me but not bringing the podcast to Instagram. I appreciate y'all. You real?
Yeah. Shout out to all 4,000 viewers, man.
You know what I'm saying?
If you one of them, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Wait, was that just a screenshot or is it? 'Cause
Lala just sent me that on her end.
Yeah.
That's live right now, Lala?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
On the
That's
Tap
good
In
stuff.
page? Oh, it's not on Fred page. Oh, let me go to Tap In
I was gonna
page.
say it might be more live on the Tap In page on Instagram.
No, on Facebook.
Yeah.
Fred, Your page is weak. Sorry, brother.
Damn, we are leaving your page.
Leaving your page.
Now just, hey, you know, I didn't want y'all on my page no goddamn
I
way.
am leaving
Guess
your
what? Tap in
page.
page my goddamn page too.
Wait,
Shut up.
I don't see it.
Anyway, back to the program show.
Hey, tap in. You know what I'm saying? We get that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna tap in.
All right, well,
I'm leaving Fred page right now.
That's what up. Now listen, on the cool, like, and we don't got to spend too much time on the COVID stuff, man, because, you know, the thing, just be safe, man. You know what I'm saying? I am definitely thankful that it seems like COVID is not a death sentence anymore.
Yeah,
At
exactly.
one point in time, we were like scared for our lives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, if you got it, like you said, you got the vaccination for your grandparents because you don't want to transfer that
Yeah.
or infect your grandparents. And I think that was a lot of the reasons why people got the vaccination. Me personally, I didn't get a vaccine, you know, but everybody else in my family did. I'm the only one in my family that didn't get it, you know, as far as like with my siblings or whatnot. I know they were pushing it for the children to get vaccinated. I didn't allow my kids to get vaccinated.
No, definitely. No, hell no.
But, you know, I don't know why the Tuskegee experiment just came to my mind, man. I'm just like,
nah. You know what I'm saying?
I was very skeptical.
Very.
I was too. I waited very long until I got mine, but then when it came to traveling and it came to my grandparents, I had to. So.
Now, Troy, let me ask you a real question, though, right? That COVID vaccine had some side effects because, like, I've been knowing you for a minute, right?
Don't start.
I'm being real with you though. Like, I'm being real though. Like, you didn't have a gray hair until you got that vaccination. Once you got vaccinated, man, that one alfalfa gray hair just boom, it just popped up right there,
And you know what you?
and it won't go away.
No.
Nah, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Brian, she didn't get them gray hair. She didn't get that. She got one gray hair, and she didn't get it, and she got the
Are
vaccination.
you vaccinated?
No,
Are you vaccinated?
no,
Frederick?
I'm not.
Okay. Maybe
I'm all
not.
natural.
Oh, man,
Dr.
whatever.
Seavey.
But you got all them other vaccinations when you was younger. The polio
I didn't.
vaccination.
I'm telling you, I didn't.
So you don't have no vaccination.
My mom bucked the system. My mom bucked the system.
All right.
So I'm telling you, I don't do all that stuff, man. I
You
don't.
got vaccinated because you was in the military.
You had
I didn't
to.
get COVID vaccinated, but I got.
No,
other-
I know, but
I got
all the other
I got all 7 serums of the anthrax shot. I
They all
got.
coming from
Anthrax,
the same. You
ooh.
think anthrax wasn't? But you got vaccinated for the anthrax.
He had to.
I
He
had
couldn't.
to.
He ain't none choice.
Okay, so
I got a choice now.
Military owned his body
I
back
got
then.
100% disability.
okay. All right.
Anyway,
What's the
look,
next thing?
look,
I
hey,
champion.
hey.
Did y'all see Champion yet?
Uh-uh.
Y'all horrible.
What's champion?
I told y'all about the movie last week.
I don't have enough time to watch TV, man.
Okay.
What is champion?
It's about this NBA coach coaching a team of special needs players.
Mm-hmm.
Funny as shit. Nice. I think
man.
y'all enjoy it. Nice and heartwarming movie.
All right, champion.
What is the NBA?
All the 4,000 plus viewers watching, make sure y'all watch champion. I'm gonna go watch it as soon as I get some time.
As soon as you get some time.
As soon as I get some time.
It's 6.8.
Oh, my bad. All the 7,000 viewers.
Yeah.
All right. Go watch champion.
Fred flexing, look
I know.
You know, hey, man.
All the 6
Yo, you
points.
flexing hard, big dog.
Hey, I'm just saying what it is, man. You know,
Hey,
hey, shout out to growth, man. You know,
Your
shout out
swagger different than I
to momentum. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is.
Hey, I'm with it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Y'all, this
Now,
is not Fred Davis. This is Frederick Davis.
FRED. It's
I-C-K.
that's it.
So your real name is
Frederick.
just Fred, ain't no Frederick.
My
It's
name
Frederick.
is Fred.
Drake.
FRED.
Okay.
I got 2 people that call me outside of that. And the only reason why I ain't blacked their eyes yet is
One is
because
little
they sisters to me.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Well, let's jump to the next topic then. Deion Sanders shaking the college world up, which I knew he was gonna do.
That game was so good. Did you see it?
Yeah,
Hey, look,
The whole
man.
thing?
the whole thing.
I didn't get to see the game, man, but look. Shout out to
You did.
Deion, Primetime Sanders, my personal favorite defensive player of all time.
But
Right?
you didn't see the game.
I was, you know, the game was on what, a Sunday,
y'all had games.
Saturday. Yeah, we was doing stuff.
No.
I was working. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get a chance to actually see the game. But I tell you this, man, I am so proud of Coach Prime is what he goes by now. Because the dude just walks in faith. You know what I mean? He just walks in faith, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say this. It's a lot of bandwagon guys out there,
Oh, of course.
right?
Of course.
But let's be real about it, though. Every fan that's rooting for Colorado right now, 90% of them are bandwagon guys. They got to be bandwagon guys. Did nobody cheer for Colorado last year?
Well, I mean,
They was 1-11 or something like that.
yeah, I think
It's because
I'm gonna say this. I do believe Colorado cheered for Colorado.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But what
10%.
I mean, I feel like Colorado always had that money to spend because I think he got what 29.5 million as a contract.
I mean, I don't know, but his contract compared to other Power 5 schools is probably nothing. Some of them coaches make that in a year.
Yeah, you're probably right because I did the top 10. The highest paid is at 11.7 million right now.
A year, right.
Yeah, that's Nick Saban. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he's starting off, but I just feel like
I got to go look at Deion paperwork. Deion may be at 29.5, but it may be over 20 years. I'm just playing.
yeah, who knows? But I mean, he came in with. I feel like people at Colorado said they came with Deion, try to set him up. Deion Sanders just like fired everybody, brought his own people with him, and built from there. A lot of people gave him scrutiny, even from the HBCUs and stuff. I was like, HBCU, yeah, and I was like, he gonna bring those people with him. He gonna bring those kids with him.
Right.
He brought damn near the whole team with him. You know what I'm saying? From Jackson State. So I think, and plus, they probably gonna have a high recruit from the NFL these next couple of years because he's a direct source for that.
Right.
So I think
Deion's not doing it for anybody else but the kids.
because he's been doing that for a minute. From what I'm understanding, he was teaching in Dallas for a high school.
Well, he had his own. He had Truth Academy. So that was his stuff. Yeah.
So he always been going. He didn't try to get a pro contract as a coach. He been always with the youth.
He's been dealing with. He had his own youth program.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, shout out to Zimmy Daniels, man. Like, I don't know if y'all saw the press conference, but after the win, Deion actually shouted out Zimmy Daniels, who's a very close friend of mine. He actually runs the TNS Cougars youth program now. We play those guys every year or whatnot.
Okay.
And Deion went back to his roots in youth football and said, man, like all these kids that are playing for me now, I've been coaching these kids since they was babies. The foundation has been laid. You know what I'm saying? So it's so much easier to reach back into that and bring those kids out of it because he's already developed those relationships. Him playing at TCU, that's like a home game for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a home game for him.
Because I think he said he's a couple of kids used to play for me.
Yeah.
That's on TCU as well.
Yeah.
I think Deion Sanders, regardless if he said or not, but I think Deion Sanders got a chip on his shoulder for those colleges that overlooked him and different things of that nature. So I do believe, like he said, I believe this season is very personal for him, regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do you believe now?
I always knew Deion was that
Do
guy.
you believe now?
He said, I read that bull job. Deion Sanders be holding his hand like this for whatever reason. But he be holding his hand. He said, I read that bull job you said in that paper. He would not let that reporter breathe.
You didn't create me, so you can't break me. Hey, whatever it was, hey, Deion was up there rapping, dog. I didn't realize that.
He was spitting bars.
Must be the money.
I was gonna say, I think his album from 1994 probably got $1 million now.
Yeah.
So that album got released on the MC Hammer record label. Bust it.
Go back and look at the video. You a bro. That's the only dance Deion did, dog. That's why his toes messed up now. He was doing that. He was on this.
What dance?
The dance Deion be doing all the time.
Dance.
I mean, I don't know how to do. I don't know how to dance. I just do it in fun though. But it was a funny looking dance though. But he was on his toes.
I do it at Vibe. The whole team rocking Deion,
okay.
the throwback.
Now Deion had some cold shoes back in the day.
Yeah, so I think Deion Sanders I think for one, HBCUs cannot say he haven't brought a spotlight to them. You know what I'm saying? And it's black coaches in college football, but I think Deion probably didn't open the coach from Michigan State, black.
Man, check this out. Man, for one, like Deion said himself, Deion came into the game, and brought attention to everything that he's done.
Yeah.
You know, Deion was one of the first players that I watched that was like, no, it's about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am the show. You know what I'm saying? So Deion commands that type of attention, that type of respect. Deion would not let you downplay what he brings to the table.
And I think in this generation with the NILs and stuff of that nature, I think Deion is the perfect person for this generation in coaching because he was the face of branding when he first came to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Then of course the 49ers, he won a ring with them, and then Dallas as well. So he knew ahead of time how to brand prime time. I mean,
Right.
he dropped the album just for GP. Like, we knew that was not gonna sell, but what football player else got a rap?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so you just look at it, he's perfect to teach the kids about
Right.
branding, owning their likeness and stuff of that nature. So I think he's good for right now.
You know, I'm gonna start using some Deion quotes throughout the show.
All right, that's what's up.
What'd he say? I've been him. Don't play me.
Yeah.
Deion been him. Look, why you looking at me like that?
Don't let my confidence expose your insecurities. No, he said, don't let my confidence expose your weakness or incompetence,
man,
whatever
look.
Deion said.
Look, now let's get to the ugly side of it.
What's the
Right?
ugly-
Because we're gonna give Deion all the praise and all the credit he deserves. Right? However, the way we celebrate him when he won, what happens when he loses?
It should be. I mean, okay.
Everybody was down to him when he
That's part of
moved over from Jackson
Jackson
State,
State,
right?
right.
And can we be honest? It was a lot of black
There
people.
was a lot of black people
Right.
that really like, damn,
He
you
sold out.
Sold out, yeah.
Yeah.
And now we all want to be, oh, good job, Deion. Hey, that's my coach. That's my favorite coach.
But what I'm saying is,
I think it's not in this day and age. I don't think only people that gonna give Deion Sanders a hard time is the reporters that he's snapping on. For sports analysts and stuff like that, especially being a black coach coming from. You gotta keep in mind, none of this was given to Deion. They didn't care about him being prime time. We gotta understand they did not give him a shot.
Right.
He earned this. Let's keep it real. This is not something that was given to him.
right.
So I just feel like he already won. He already won whether he win or lose because he defeated the odds. You know what I'm saying? And so, his vision is bigger. Every coach that's on his staff, he gonna make him a head coach, at least try to.
Right.
And he's trying to get a higher NFL turnaround rate. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Not just on his son, which smashed the record, both of his sons actually, and then of course Travis and the other wide receivers, Edwards, these different people. He has a goal that he try to do something that's unprecedented. And when you different by being yourself, it gonna make, I hate to say it like this, but the good old boy, let me just say the good old boys, so they ain't like I'm being colorism, but when you got somebody that come in and they shake up your traditional things, coaches don't talk like Deion Sanders.
Right.
Deion Sanders said the first game that the Heisman would have been at the house already. So, he ain't talking like Nick Saban, talking like the guy from Louisiana. These are big name coaches that's already attacked this man before he even got a
Right.
job. They was attacking him while he was at the HBCUs, accusing him of giving kids money and everything else.
Right. So, and that's really one of my points that I'm trying to make is what happens because it's college football, man. The likelihood of Deion going undefeated is slim to none.
Slim.
Right.
How many teams that didn't? Do we got? How many,
I mean,
no?
in the history of college football, it hasn't
not
been a
many.
whole lot. I mean,
Yeah.
especially I would say within the past 10 years or whatnot. But Deion is building. But the thing is, they're going to hold him accountable for every minor failure that he has. Right? They're going to magnify that. My thing is this, and he doesn't deserve to be treated that way because this guy's building the program. We're not talking about.
Do you think he's doing it the right way? Because Shantae.
Oh,
has
yeah.
said-
Yeah,
wait,
most
wait.
definitely.
Wait. Shantae has said, she brought up a good point. He can't overuse Travis Hunter.
And he said so. If you go ahead, I'm sorry, sis. Go ahead.
That's okay. So I was gonna say, with him using him on both sides of the ball, we know what Travis Hunter can do. So is he utilizing all of what he has, or
Okay.
is he
So-
focusing a lot of his?
Let me say this because we're gonna get to that later in the show when we get to the youth part, right? But as an avid Deion fan and as an avid Deion supporter, if you've never watched Deion play, Deion Sanders played both sides of the
He
ball.
played 3 positions.
You know what I'm saying? Well, he played all 3 phases: offense, defense, and special teams. Right?
And played baseball at the same time.
And played baseball. So Deion is going to be the last guy.
That's just saying that you don't have all the tools in your toolbox, like with your whole team.
Well,
if you got
Deion,
some kid doing that.
well, Deion built this team on skill-based players, and Travis had to earn the spot to play defense. To play offense because he was recruited as a defensive back for all the colleges. But in high school, he played both. Deion said, "You have to show me that you dominant on one side before I let you go to the other
Right.
side." So it ain't like Deion is making him do that. He wanted to do that, and that's why Deion made him stay home for the practice. He said, "I don't want to see you till Wednesday."
Right.
To recruit. So I think he's doing, because let's be honest, the boy, he's under the microscope, so he got to give people a certain time. Somebody else was banged up real bad. He was like, "Nah, you got to go home, rest your body, and come back." And another player is upset right now because Deion sat him out. He's injured. He ready to get back out there, but Deion's like, "Nah, I can't risk it."
Right. So a couple things, right? First thing is this. Every now and then, you're going to have a once-in-a-generation player, right? Travis Hunter is in that category right now because, he's just – and once again, once we get to the youth aspect, this is where all this stuff is going to make sense. Travis Hunter is just a football player. You know, you can't put him in a box of a position because Travis Hunter is that guy.
So you think his parents were like, "Go play football, son. You're not just a quarterback. You're not just a DB." His parents growing up said, "You're a football player."
Right. Now, once again, I don't know Travis's history. You know, I'm just now hearing about Travis Hunter, right? Maybe over the past couple years when he was with Jackson State or whatnot. He could have went to whatever college he wanted to, right? Number one high school player coming out, right?
Oh, okay.
So check it. I don't know what his upbringing was like, but what I'm telling you is this. The stage that he's on now, you know, he can easily specialize in one position or whatnot, but he's enjoying the game. It doesn't seem like it's too much for him, in my opinion.
Yeah, he had energy throughout the whole game.
Right. But, you know, let's kind of say some of that. Let's kind of save some of that energy for later when it comes to Travis Hunter, but definitely a shout out to him because I think he embodies what most football players wish they could do.
Well, I think the entire team embodied the imagery and culture of Deion Sanders as a whole. I think the whole team, you know what I'm saying, embodies Deion Sanders as a coacher and as a coach, and they believe.
Right.
What he's saying, they believe. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, you know, there's little things here and there, like with his son. Shador. Oh, HBCU quarterback comes on. They already got him. I remember back in the day, a couple years, around Mike Vick era, they used to call them project quarterbacks when it came to black quarterbacks. And if you know, when they talk about the projects, it's like an undeveloped project. You know what I'm saying? Black quarterbacks couldn't be trusted with the ball or this and that. But, you know, thank God for Randall Cunningham that was also running the ball before Michael Vick. Your Warren Moons and these different quarterbacks. Doug, the first black quarterback to win that Super Bowl. Doug Williams. So we defining the odds. And the Baltimore Ravens, they got a stacked all-black quarterbacks team.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
Do something this year.
So they stacked.
They're finna play.
They stacked. And so for them, they when they talk about Deion Sanders' son, they all got to throw, you know, HBCU quarterback or this and that instead of quarterback. So it's always the underlying disrespect. It's always that underlying disrespect, and that's what, like, I don't know when I remember when Deion Sanders got into it with a reporter for calling him Deion instead of Coach Sanders. So it's always that underlying disrespect when it comes. I still think they got a lot to fight for, and Deion Sanders and that team understand it's bigger than them.
Right.
They're the first of their kind, the first of many things, and they're gonna open a lot of doorways for black players and black coaches and jobs and stuff coming up. You know what I'm saying? And I hope and I pray that it spills over to the NFL as well.
Right. Hey, real quick, shout out Garden Hookah, man. You know,
Garden
they
Hookah
supply all of the freshest hookahs in the city, and they right here vibe. You know, I see they done dropped off the hookah legacy, and look, I done turned into a little hookah
You like it now?
Yeah, I like
Never
it.
more afraid than passing hooper to nobody else last
Oh, I
show.
know he was.
Hey, you know, hey, look, hold on.
It
Listen,
was a wrap.
hey, you and the mom was busy and y'all on the debate. I said, I just kicked back and I just said, let me just enjoy the show.
Dermont stepped in here talking about
I just want to enjoy the
you
show.
play no sports. Why are you talking about sports? This ain't the military.
Well, first of all, I played basketball all the way from 7th grade all the way up to my freshman year of college, and I went to the military and played for them too. So,
Hey, man, hey,
I mean,
ladies,
after high school highlights, what can you say?
Tell him shut your mouth.
You know what I'm saying? I
You
played
was a
college,
bad mother.
traveled and played on the military team too.
Question for y'all.
What's
Yeah.
up?
Deion being a great player, they used to say those being hard to coach kids with their patience. Do y'all feel that him going from youth football to starting there is helping him benefit now by going with the kids from little league and working his way up?
Right. So Brian had a question, right? So I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but the question was, do we think it benefited Coach Prime or Deion Sanders from starting off on the little league level and moving up with these
say
players
he played for
because
Texas Tech.
because
Now-
it developed patience with the kids. Now I'm gonna tell you this, man. First and foremost, coaching little league football to me is the greatest experience because you actually get to take kids who don't know much about the game, and you get to infuse whatever it is that you have in yourself into these kids, right? Beautiful thing. You get to learn these kids. The kids get to learn you. So Deion starting at the youth level, in my opinion, is what made him, or is what's making him such a great coach, right? So Brian, yes, I personally believe that him coaching at the youth level has opened his perspective to how these kids think from a young age with his kids, because he coached his kids, right? I can't remember his older son's name because
Like
Shador's
Shiloh?
a younger one.
Shiloh,
Shiloh, right?
on defense.
At one point in time, Shiloh was supposed to be the man, you know, and eventually, you know, Shador kind of came in at quarterback and did what he did, and he's doing what he's doing or whatever and stuff. But Shiloh's still a hell of an athlete. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that Deion, of course, being Deion, you know, he's gonna command that respect.
And I think people they're gonna take this. They're probably gonna ridicule me for this, but I think Deion faith as well has a lot to do with that, and being a parent.
Right.
Coaching college, I'm quite sure you coach, but y'all got that dad aspect as well as, you know what I'm saying. So I think that angle that he coming in, and Deion speak their language too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
About working with the youth, you know what I'm saying.
Well,
Great players at his level, but the hardest thing for them to do is coach.
well, look, let me say this. So Brian said, how did he learn to speak that language? Well, in all honesty, I don't think Deion learned to speak that language. Deion been speaking that language since he been playing.
I was gonna say
De-
sometimes
de-
it's a gift that is just gifted.
Deion is just gifted. Deion is the
Got the
epitome.
gab.
Deion is the epitome of black confidence. Deion is the epitome of black success. You know what I'm saying? Deion has been Deion before being Deion was even a thing. You know what I'm saying? Before Deion came around, how many guys that you know that said, this is my shit? You know what I'm saying? Like back then, and this is real stuff, most black athletes just came and played the game. You know, it was a team sport. You couldn't talk about what you did individually. Deion, man, he got rid of all that. Came in with that wet Jerry curl, you know, hey, big gold chains. You know, man, Deion said, no, man, look, hey, it's all about me. What do you say? If you play good, they pay good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna have fun. I'm
You
gonna
look
brand
good,
myself.
You play good.
That's what it is. You know, and if you play good, they pay good. So I think a lot of the backlash that Deion gets is because he's so confident in himself. I don't give a damn if Deion lose every game in the rest of the season. You're not gonna shake Deion.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna tell Deion that he's still not that guy. He's just gonna come back and he's gonna try harder next year. You know what I'm saying? When Deion was at Jackson State, I don't think Deion won no championship. I know he didn't win no championships.
He lost, I think,
I
twice.
think he lost twice. But that didn't stop him from still saying, I am swag. You know what I'm saying? Because that's truly what he believes. And I think he puts that confidence in his players. That's why they're willing to go out there and run through brick walls. He makes them believe. And unfortunately, that intimidates a lot of his counterparts in the coaching arena. Because when Deion sits down in your living room with your kid, come on, man. Like, if you don't feel like you're in a goddamn Baptist church, you know, it's something wrong with your spirit, because Deion is that guy. You know, if Deion was coaching when my son in college, man, he ain't even got to recruit him. He gone there.
Yeah.
Because he going to teach him to be more than just a damn football player.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that.
The
I
Lions
definitely
won,
believe
FYI.
I believe that. Shouts out to Deion, man. Most success. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, the bandwagons, and you said something a couple shows ago. It was about somebody, the track runner,
Shikari.
He said when she got caught smoking weed, it was a lot of the black people crucifying her.
Right. Knowing they do the same damn thing.
Exactly. And so when Deion left the HBCU, a lot of black people crucified him. A lot of players, even legends, you know what I'm saying? Saying he used those kids to get where he at, but he brought those kids along, some of those kids along.
Yeah,
You
he
know?
didn't leave them behind,
He
man.
didn't leave 'em behind.
Look, and if I'm honest, if I'm 100% honest, I was kind of disappointed when Deion left Jackson State. You know, not because I didn't think that he earned the right to go to a more dominant school, but because
More dominant school.
Colorado's definitely more dominant than Jackson
Power 5,
State.
right?
I mean,
You
it's
mean dominant?
I mean, it's a PWI, but it's still a bigger program. You know what I'm saying?
like,
You go from
yeah.
Deion being at Jackson State, but Deion have to spend his own money to get a locker room repaired. He's having to go and beg people to get a football facility built and all this other stuff, better practice facilities. Where you go to Colorado when these guys have multi-million-dollar budget. You know what I'm saying? So was I disappointed when Deion first left? Yes, because I felt like Deion could still do so much more for an HBCU, right? To me, nobody's ever done what he had done in those 2 or 3 years that he was there, right? So I didn't want to see him leave. But like Deion said, hey, man, like, don't box me into something. My greatness transcends Jackson State. You know, he had some issues with the Jackson State administration because his ceiling is up here. Jackson State ceiling was down here. He said, so when our ceiling's no longer aligned, I got to bounce. You know?
Do you feel like he's going to bounce from Colorado after a certain amount of time?
When better opportunities present themselves.
Yeah.
By that time, you know what? It'll probably be a NFL job, or it'll be something where he can help elevate the people around him. Because the one thing that I believe when it comes to Deion is this. Like, I don't know how much money Deion has, right? I know the guy should be set for life, whatever. He's very articulate, very intelligent, or whatnot. I have a strong feeling that Deion doesn't do this for himself.
No, I feel like he does it for the kids. So when you just said NFL, I don't think he's going to go to the NFL.
Well, I mean, I think eventually he will, because that's another pipeline that he can bring these kids from Little League football all the way to the top of football, and that's with the NFL, right? And as long as he can provide that mechanism, I think he's willing to do that. You know, because you got to think he's coached at every level. Like Brian was saying, he started off at youth with his Truth team, right? He had Truth Academy, which was a high school. The PWI coaches didn't believe in him, so he had to go to Jackson State on the collegiate level. Showed much success there. Then he eventually moved up. So Deion is like a walking manifestation of greatness. He's getting promoted every single year, every other year. So it's only a natural progression that eventually he coaches at the professional level.
And then I keep in mind, he's knocking these doors down. Once again, these doors are not opening up for him.
Right.
He have a lot of behind the scenes opposition that he don't even talk about. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So I don't know the college politics and stuff with coaching, but I know it ain't easy. It's not easy for him, and it's not gonna be easy for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
So let's talk about this real quick. There's a different angle with it. All right, but when Deion left Jackson State, man, he took his whole family with him, right? So his daughter, his boys, whatever other family he had there, he's like, come on, y'all coming with me. That is a benefit of being a head coach of a big time program. You're gonna set everybody else up. He brought his coaches with him, or whatnot. Deion got crucified for them by being called the daddy baller because he basically said, "My son is my quarterback. I don't care who they got playing quarterback in Colorado.
I feel like
Shador Sanders is my guy." And people said, "Oh man, here it go, Deion on the daddy ball stuff." Now you see why he made that choice. Broke the Colorado record in his debut game against the national champ runner-up. So it ain't like they did it against a team that was trash.
Yeah.
This team was just in the NCAA college championship the year before. Matter of fact, their last game that they actually played was a championship game. So TCU was more than qualified.
But which was when?
This was what, 6 months ago? No,
Exactly. So
7,
they're
8
not
months
the same-
ago.
They're not the same team coming into a new season, right?
Well, I mean,
They
well, it's the same
signed new
expectation.
players.
Right. Well, I'm talking about
That's
college.
I don't think that's a fair expectation to set. I mean, I understand like you carry on with your legacy, whatever. You won last season, you're a champion. But when you have new people coming through the
Right.
program, I don't feel like anybody should have that expectation of they're gonna win if they got.
Well, they had it with a 20-point blowout.
Yeah, they was
against
like, yeah,
Colorado.
TCU was like 21-point
Yeah,
favorites.
so they,
So,
like-
not to
Because
cut you
of
off,
last
legacy,
season.
right? And they should be. They were runner-ups, right? And Colorado was 1-11. So, like, you can only go by based on what your history shows.
But who were their main players? Were they all seniors?
I don't know.
Real
but
quick,
what?
Shantae brought up a point like, a lot of things people ain't talking about. Like, Deion Sanders gave her half of his salary for that training facility down in Jackson State.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Brett Favre was stealing from the state. While Deion tried to
Hey,
build,
don't even get me on Deion. I mean, on old Brett.
But I mean, he ain't take no backlash. Shannon Sharp said something, but you know what I'm saying. Skip got upset about it. You know what I'm saying. But like, it's just different for.
And now Shannon Sharp is where? On First Take.
No, he ain't on First Take anymore, right? He's on
Nah, he was on Undisputed.
What
I-
is that now?
First Take.
I think he a guest because I don't know,
No,
man.
he's not a guest. He's an actual co-host.
On First Take? Oh, all right.
And Skip Bailey got to deal with Richard Sherman, Michael Irvin, and I think Keyshawn Johnson.
Yeah.
That show ain't gonna last long.
You don't think so?
No, man. You know none of them boys like Skip. They been waiting to tell Skip up. If Skip can't get it away, all them fired. All them fired, bro.
I don't know. Like I told you, man. Skip, to
I like
me,
Skip.
has always he's always been African American friendly when it came to putting his co-hosts up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can say what you want to say about Skip, but like I said, I mean, he keeping brothers with jobs. You know what I'm saying? He may not be the coolest person to hang out with. I don't know Skip like that or whatever and stuff, but the fact that he went from the fact that because he was with Stephen A. He put Stephen A. on.
Yeah, he did.
By the way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Now Stephen A. is a little bit bigger than Skip, but he put Stephen A. on. He put Shannon Sharp on because nobody wanted to give Shannon Sharp a chance. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, come on, let's be real about it. Shannon Sharp said it himself. You know, so when everybody was ready to knock the shit out of a Skip for even belittling Shannon said, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, I was pissed, but I still got to give credit to a man who took a chance on somebody who talks with a list, who didn't have any experience to allow me to develop into the person I am today. So now he takes that and he moves on. And ain't it ironic that now Shannon is with Stephen A. Both of those guys are product of what Skip put together. Now I ain't finna sit up here and kiss. I'm not gonna kiss Skip ass, but now when you look at it, you get rid of one guy. Well, he didn't even get rid of. Shannon left. One left, three come on. You know, Richard Sherman. Where did Richard Sherman go to school at?
Harvard, I think.
Richard
right?
Sherman is Ivy League educated. Ivy League educated. You know what I'm saying? So fuck what the narrative said. That's an Ivy League educated African American male who's going to get an opportunity to showcase his education, you know what I'm saying, on national TV every single day. All right? I don't give a damn what nobody say. Michael Irvin is the most entertaining sports analyst to me. He's funny, he's knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? And he's human. You know what I'm saying? He knows the game,
Know what I'm
right?
saying?
Did I say that again? No more know what I'm saying, all right? And then, of course, now I ain't gonna lie to you. I would be cool if they didn't bring Keyshawn Johnson. No, I don't. Keyshawn Johnson really just ain't. I'm not a big fan, but he's still good at what he does.
Yeah, definitely.
Frederick, why you still got that special microphone stand? How do you get that?
That because the other one broke.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I broke it trying to put it in storage or
Yeah,
something.
something like that.
But I like this one better though
Let's change the subject a little
because
bit.
I be feeling like I
Okay.
can sing. If I want to bust a tune. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, my bad. I was about to do a serenade.
Whoa, that boy was singing in Z flat.
Hey, I sound better than Tory, though. Look, Lala saying, oh, I can work with that. You can put an auto-tune on that? Lala,
There he go.
Why?
can I get an auto-tune on that?
Why
Ooh,
you do
ooh, 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 ooh.
That's
Yeah.
trash.
She can auto-tune me to make me laugh.
Hey, Fred said, what's your pit bull name?
Girl, what your name is?
Nah, what's your dog name?
Oh.
Oh, my dog name? Sugar.
That your friend said, if that can make Tori sound good, Sugar gonna be the first pit bull with a platinum record.
I think Sugar sound better than Tory, though.
No, Tori can actually sing. She just
I
got
can sing.
she got to start singing from her nose. She got that Keith Sweat thing going. I want some ice cream.
I can carry a tune.
You know what I'm saying?
I can
Hey,
carry
Epic
a
failure.
tune.
What we transitioning to, dog?
go ahead.
Give Deion credit for building his staff and players that built believe in his system. See, people don't give that credit. They all put it as a negative. That he let 61 kids go.
Yeah.
The thing is, he said, you gotta have people that believe in your philosophy and believe in your system.
So he let the ones go that didn't believe.
That didn't believe, that didn't buy in, that couldn't put in the work.
I'll
If
say this.
everybody had that thought process. Boy.
Well, look, Brian, like I said, I don't know if they can hear you, but Brian was basically saying that Deion needs to be praised and given credit for bringing in people that believed in his philosophy and his system.
This is
right
Frederick.
now,
Frederick.
some of those players never had a chance of buying into his philosophy because he never gave them an opportunity. Right? At the end of the day, when it comes to coaching, man, coaches want kids that will help them win, right? Because Deion gets paid to win football games. He doesn't get paid to mentor. He could be the greatest mentor on earth, but they're not paying him for that. They're paying him to win football games. Do you know what I'm saying? You heard me say, I said, you know what I'm saying again?
Yeah, you hear yourself?
You were supposed to catch me before I said
I don't
that.
have to. You catch
Richard
yourself
Sherman
now.
went to Stanford, not Harvard. He went to Stanford.
Yeah, Stanford.
Stand correct.
Know what I'm
He went to
saying?
Stanford.
Okay, so
You know what I'm
You know what I'm saying?
So when it comes
Y'all
to,
need to start saying that.
and the reason why I know this firsthand, Devin Grant was an outlaw, a kid who played with us in the outlaw system. I think Coach Moody may have left, but Coach Moody coached Devin. Devin was in Colorado. Devin was one of those kids that got put in the transfer portal once Deion got there. You know what I'm saying?
Because he didn't believe.
No, that's what I'm saying. Devin is a great football talent.
Yeah,
Devin-
but transferred to leave out of Colorado.
Yeah, he ended up leaving.
Why? Because he didn't believe.
No, that's what I'm saying. Not all the players that left because they didn't believe. They weren't given the opportunity because Deion is bringing in kids that he's familiar with. You got to think.
So now you coming at it from a negative standpoint.
No, it's not
with
negative.
Deion.
That's realistic.
No, I know, but I'm just
What y'all call
saying.
that selective?
It's a selective process.
There we go.
Right. So look, okay. So as an employer, I have the right to bring in people that I think they're going to fit my system. So all I'm saying is there are some players that left, you know what I'm saying, or that were not given an opportunity to retain the scholarship, not because they didn't believe, but simply because he wasn't familiar with them. You
That's
know,
not right.
well, how is that not right?
He was already on the team. He didn't get a chance to try out. Like
He was
what-
already under scholarship in Colorado. But what
Colorado had what, 10 scholarship?
people don't understand is
Oh,
this.
he gave out 10.
Nowadays, these scholarships are semester by semester. The days of getting a full 4-year ride, those are slim to none now. I'm not saying it don't happen.
Fred, hold up. Shantae said you moving the goalpost.
How did I move the goalpost?
He is.
Okay.
That's why I just asked him.
See, y'all don't want to. Y'all
Question.
look for one. Listen, if you've never been recruited to play football, if you've never received a full college football scholarship, then I can say that I know the process.
Okay.
Right? So this ain't moving the goalposts. This is being realistic. So when you come in, when you get a new coaching regime, if you don't if you don't check every box that they have for you, you're probably going to be moved. So with Deion,
You just said he was this because he wasn't familiar with them.
he wasn't, because he never met these kids.
So why didn't he give them a chance?
He didn't give them a chance. That's the point I'm giving you. That's the point I'm making. Some of these kids never got the opportunity to show Deion, I believe in your system.
That's messed
I
up.
can play with you.
That's
I can do
messed up.
everything you ask me to
See,
do,
now
because
you
when
just clouding like a whole bunch of good stuff that y'all just put out there about Deion.
no, that's nothing wrong with that, because every coach does that. Once again, if I'm an employer and you worked with me in the past and I know how you work, so when I get a promotion to a different job or whatever and stuff,
Yeah.
and I say, you know what, Tori's worked for me for 3 years. I know how she works. She's my HR director. So when I move in and they have an HR director, that HR director won't even get an opportunity to work with me, because I'm like, you know what, I already got an HR director. Bye-bye. I'm sorry. You may be a great HR director, but I'm going to go with what I know. That's the only point I'm making. There's nothing negative about that, but it's negative to you because you're thinking football is fair.
No, I'm not thinking that because I don't believe in the participation trophy. So no, I don't.
It's not even about a participation. It's about what you know better.
Fair.
All right, hold on real quick. Shantae said you moving the goalposts by being emotional and saying your actions are what Deion did. It's not. Deion told half those kids, most of them will not be there any longer.
So what did I say that moved the goalposts? He said the players won't be there,
what
right?
Did he say? I'm gonna read it again. You are moving the goalposts by being emotional and saying your actions are what Deion did. It's not. Deion told half those kids, most of them, they will not play. They will not be there any longer. They will not play at Colorado.
Okay.
I
So
think that's what he did just say.
that's exactly what I just said. Deion told half of the players they will not be there any longer. Those are kids that were already at Colorado.
Oh, DJ Lusky said because they had losing ways, not because.
Okay, so, and he's right, because they did have losing ways because they were a part of a losing program. But who's to say with a new regime that they couldn't change that to be winning ways?
Right.
Because
I
at the
feel
end of
like you're like on both sides. And you're
no, I am. What I'm saying is, look, I fuck with Deion, and I'm telling you, I'm proud of everything that Deion did.
No,
But
not that you don't fuck with him, but just the fact of what he did.
I think Deion is a point
I am.
now.
Look, listen,
I think we all missing the point. Like, one, college football is a business.
it's a business.
That's one thing.
That's the only point that I'm making.
College football is a business. Deion Sanders going in knowing the odds are stacked against him.
Right.
And he putting himself in position to win.
To be successful, right? So my whole point is
I
this.
just feel like after he loses a couple of games in a row, not saying that he is, but if it does happen, then the shit's gonna hit the fan, and people are gonna be like, "See, that's why you shouldn't have let all them people go, all them kids go."
Well, okay. So once again, when it comes to football, coaches are gonna go with the kids they think is gonna help them win the most games, right?
I hope he continues to win. I really
Right
do.
now, everything that Deion did is great because he's winning.
Right.
Now, once again,
That's
when
his
Shantae
solution.
says I'm not being emotional. I don't have any emotional attachment to any kid at Colorado other than Devin, because Devin played with us. But Devin is an incarnate word, getting a great education. He's still playing football, the game which he loves.
Back home?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he's fine. So that doesn't bother me. Not one bit. I'm still a Deion supporter, and I still wish Deion nothing but the best, But the business side of it, to me, says, because I know personally that Devin never got the opportunity to get out there and showcase what he does. He was graded based on what Colorado did the season prior.
So what? Oh,
Right. Just like a lot of the other kids were. But there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? This is a business. It's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying,
so basically, Deion said, "Okay, bring me the stat book." And he said,
you're
You
probably
didn't
not
make-
going
you
to
didn't make 2
fit
touchdowns, go.
into the
You
scheme
didn't-
that I want to put into place. I already have guys that I've coached and other recruits that I'm going out to get that probably fit my system better.
Cause he big on skill set players.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, the defense got to be worked on a little bit, but Deion is big on skill set players.
No different than what Deion said to the starting Colorado quarterback. And he told the starting Colorado quarterback and any other prospects, my son is my guy.
You can't knock him for that.
People did knock him because they said he was being a daddy ball coach. And these are people from where he's from. You know, when you look at that DFW area, people in his own area said, man, Deion being a daddy ball coach. He's always been a daddy ball coach. Until Shador went out there and lit him up and broke the Colorado single-game passing record. Now everybody's saying, man, Deion sure is smart, but there's still guys waiting for him to fail. There's still guys out there waiting for Shador to be a one-hit wonder.
If you don't have somebody waiting on you to fail, then who are you?
You ain't doing nothing. So my point is, you can be happy for Deion on one end, but still say, all right, Deion, you know, I wish you would have done it a different way. You know, but I'm a fan of everything that Deion's done so far. Like, I don't have any critique on him. And even if Deion loses every game for the rest of the season, he ain't done no worse than his predecessors.
I think the record gonna be better than last year.
Yeah.
You know
The over-under on Colorado right now is, I think, 6 games.
Yeah.
I think he wins more than 6 games.
Definitely. I definitely believe that. But we're about to transition. We're gonna talk about the music industry real quick, and then we're gonna dive into y'all specialty. You know what I'm saying? Youth sports. You know what I'm saying?
My specialty is the music industry, baby. Hey, man, Outlaw Records putting out Coach Fred single.
Records, you know what I'm saying?
Special guest, Tori.
Born the Bus Heads.
You know,
Next week. It's gonna drop next week.
It's gonna be hot.
Born the Bus Heads.
Born the Bus Heads.
Yeah, Head Buster.
Head busters. All right.
No, he's a head buster.
That was a hell of a rebuttal, T. Yeah. It's a smile for me, Fred, like really. But nah, man, it been a lot of demonic shit going on in the music industry. It been going on.
I peeped that. It's been going on.
But
though.
like for this last, you know what I'm saying, month or so, it's just been like, yo, let's just
bring the people up to speed on some of this stuff,
Virgo
man.
season, that's what it is.
it's Virgo season.
Virgo season.
I guess they crazy. So let's start with Doja Cat. Doja Cat just full demon out there. You know
Wait,
what
do
I'm
we
saying?
have a picture? Did you send her a picture?
No, I didn't. Fourth wall, gonna get that Doja Cat picture of her dressed like a black demon, and she getting
And
mad.
she's like hunched over on a chair, right?
Yeah, she getting mad because people are ridiculing her for that. Doja Cat been in a lot of drama for the last year. You know what I'm saying? She was in the chat room with a bunch of white guys and talking about how she hate black people.
Right.
You know
I
what I'm
remember
saying?
that.
She took backlash for that. And now she putting this agenda. I think, and not just in the form of demons, but it's just other stuff like Sexy Red. They got, you know what I'm saying, with the, you know what I'm saying, her coochie pink and her booty hole brown, Pound Town. The other girl, what's her name, Sookie with the good coochie. She talking about, you know what I'm saying,
Well, she's turned a new leaf now.
She did?
That's what she says.
She must talk to Dr. Umar Johnson. You find that suspicious? You know what I'm
She
saying?
did, though.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but you know, like these agendas that they force feeding and pushing. I don't know what the hell Ja Rule thought he was doing.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Now, what did Ja Rule do?
Man.
Bring me up to speed on that, dog, because I didn't.
Rule come out there. I don't know. His cross wasn't completely
I
built.
was gonna say it was like busted up.
He was on a
cross and
pole, coming out there thing like Jesus Christ rapping, and
It was horrible.
you know.
I'm about to look that one up. Hold on. So he came out like on the cross?
Yeah, it was
Like he was
though.
Jesus?
I don't know what Ja
So
Rule.
he was like halfway hanging on a cross, and they had to like flip him over, and a whole bunch of people was trying to hold him up. Like it was just.
Like he was Jesus.
But hold on, man. For one, Jesus carried his own cross, dog. So if Ja Rule,
He was already tied to the
He
cross.
was tied to it already.
You know?
So they had to like bring him in. It was just a hot goddamn mess.
man.
Yeah, Ja Rule was tripping.
But hold on, was that demonic, though?
I mean, ain't nobody on the cross except Jesus. So I don't know why.
Maybe he was giving props to Jesus, man. Maybe he
Ja
was-
Rule, the whole Jehovah's Witness. They don't even believe in Jesus like that. They just believe in the Father. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what Ja Rule was
I don't know.
trying to do with that.
Yeah, I really don't know.
And then Miguel doing some demonic shit where he getting hung by his flesh and talking crazy, man. So
Oh, with the things on his back.
yeah, man.
Oh.
So it's just a lot of the demonic stuff going
He
in
had
there.
like hooks in his back. It was being hung from the air, in the air from the hooks in his back.
And then this is the thing, like when it comes to the music industry, this is why parenting is so important because you got people like Nicki Minaj actually just called Future out because he admitted that he don't do drugs like that. He don't pop Molly, he don't drink Serve, he don't do none of that stuff. But this is what he put out in his music all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't
But
do
that's
nothing.
like all the industry.
Yeah, yeah, true. But Future's the forerunner for Mr. Toxic, Mr. You know,
Pills.
Double Cup, Mr. Pop Pills, and he don't even live that lifestyle. He's not a junkie like that or on drugs like that, and never been.
Oh, Tupac was on the cross.
Yeah, on that Machiavelli thing. But Tupac was
Yep.
dead when Machiavelli came out. You know what I'm saying? He probably ain't see that CD cover. You know what I'm saying? So like it just these things that are feeding. It's amazing how the radio stations and the powers that be, they fund all the negativity. They fund all the killing, bitches, hoes, drugs, and to kill your own community. But conscious rappers gotta fight when you trying to educate in your music. You're lame. You're not getting radios play. You know what I'm saying? But they feed the devil's agenda
Because that's what's
24/7.
making headlines.
Man, you know what? You know what's crazy, man? I was just going through my timeline, and I happened to run across I guess one of the reels or whatnot, and they had a music industry executive, and what he was basically saying was like, these music labels, they won't allow you to come on and talk about killing animals and
They won't.
you know any type of anything with like violence against animals or against stuff like with the Holocaust or whatnot.
They won't let you
But-
rap about stuff like that.
But they allow these rappers to come out and talk about self-degradation, drugs, violence, and honestly, man, like I said, and I'm not trying to be a hypocrite because I grew up on gangster rap. I still listen to it to this day. I grew up on rap that preached sexism, and all this other stuff, man. And I'm I'm man enough to say that, yeah, that music did have a huge impact on how I viewed the world. You know what I'm saying? That's just real stuff. So now I have to consciously tell myself, bro, that's not how it really is. Because you listen to a certain song and it will invoke those emotions.
Yeah.
Man, I wish motherfucker would. You know what I'm saying? Like you in that vibe, right? I have a spot where we play rap music like all day, all night. And some of the music that we listen to, man, it perpetrates exactly what we don't believe in. I don't want to go out there and hurt nobody else, man. I don't do drugs. You know what I'm saying? But I will listen to a song that all they talk about is glorifying drugs and violence and all this other stuff. I don't let my son listen to it. It don't mean he don't listen to it because I can't control everything that goes in his ear or whatnot. But I don't encourage or condone that. But the fact that as a black community, we idolize our rappers, our entertainers, you know what I'm saying? The movie, the actors and actresses, and whatever they do, we want to mimic that. That becomes problematic, in my opinion.
I just think like when it comes to movies versus music, I think the music industry get a lot of backlash that movies don't. I remember being younger. Y'all remember the guy Charles Bronson?
Yeah.
Charles Bronson used to kill people throughout the movie. It'd be like 100 people died. You know what I'm saying? And they make him a hero. You know what I'm saying? But they villainize a lot of the music. But like a lot of this stuff now it's beyond drug dealing and bitches, hoes, and community shit. Now they really putting that, like they glorifying. They always have, but they are really glorifying Satan on the forefront. You know what I'm saying? And they will ridicule you if you disagree with it.
Well, just
You know what I'm saying?
look at it this way. Glorifying Satan, is just a progression of where the music has gone. Because they didn't glorify Satan back then, but they glorified satanic ways. So when I wake up and say, you know what, man, I got to go smoke me a motherfucker before 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? A dude stepped on my toes. And man, that's devilish behavior. And it's like, Don't get me wrong, as long as they got a catchy beat to it. A lot of the times we don't realize subconsciously what this stuff is doing to us, because the same way that you listen to a romantic song to put you in the mood for some romance, right? You listen to destructive music that leaves you into a life of destruction.
It's always been like that. Even like back in the day, Bone Thugs and Harmony was big. Dear Mr. Ouija, would you please tell me my future?
But I couldn't understand the damn thing them dudes were saying.
So I'm telling you now, dear Mr. Ouija, would you please tell me my future? Will I die bloody murder? Will I die bloody murder? The nigga, more murder,
Right.
come again, more. And today, like, I have to be careful because I'll be riding up. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm City Bone or something. I be in the
Right.
mix, you know what I'm saying? But for the first couple albums, they loved the Ouija board and whatever, the
Right.
Glocks, you know what I'm saying, and all
You
that
think
shit.
they really did that though?
I don't know.
Well, according to Future, no, they know that's what sells.
Well, back then, like,
Exactly. And
I'm
we
saying,
the dumb
and look,
people
hey
that
man, hold on, look,
buy
hey,
it
hey,
and
anybody that
do
mess
it.
with a Ouija board, man, hey, I can't mess with you. I was in middle school when I first heard of a Ouija board, and they used to do that stuff at school,
Oh shit.
damn.
and I'm telling you,
Back
it-
in,
it-
when it started back in 1985.
hey, if that's when it was, it's still the same now. So when I watch, man, listen, yeah, exactly. Back then, we'd be scared, man, because them jokers put their hands on it. Now, I ain't never done it, but I've seen people do it because I thought it was fake. But that joker started moving on its own, and I'm just like, you know what? Y'all can have that. I don't watch scary movies.
I love scary movies.
Man, look, well, hold on, let me say this. I don't watch satanic movies. I don't want to watch shit about the devil.
This is what killed. You know what, man? I don't like them exorcist movies. It's not
I
because
love 'em.
it's not because it's scary. You know what I'm saying? For those who believe in Jesus Christ, he done lost every fight in them Exodus movies. Them Exodus movies, Jesus just don't got no power.
Hey, Jesus getting whooped.
I'm talking about they beat piss down the preacher leg. I'm talking about they be beating the anointing out this guy. I'm like, you know what? And you never see nobody make a scary movie about Allah, Buddha,
Right.
and there, etc. It's just crazy to me. The world got so many gods and one devil. Maybe they need to form an Avenger or
Not
something.
for real. I never thought about that.
I never thought about that either, man.
You know what
50
I'm
million
saying?
gods and one devil.
It's one. This guy is you know what I'm saying? It's just like wow.
I
You
ain't
know
never
what I'm
thought
saying?
about it like that. Wait, I have a serious question though.
Okay.
This is for you, Frederick, actually. Okay. Halloween.
For me, like, I ain't gonna lie, man. Damn, man. Poltergeist. I ain't never watched Poltergeist.
What movie?
I will not. I will not watch Poltergeist under no circumstance.
What's it about?
I have no idea because I ain't never. Only thing, that was only one scene I
Poltergeist
remember.
is with Carrie Ann, right? Carrie Ann.
Listen.
About walking into the light, and they put their house. They built their house on top of a graveyard, and the realtor didn't tell them. Built the house, and then all these spirits start coming through. And Carrie Ann, they talk through the kids.
Oh,
They
okay.
come through the kids. And little Carrie Ann wanted to go into the light. Mommy, I can't see you. Yeah, it's scary.
The only thing I remember, Poltergeist was when the thing head turned around, right? That's the only scene I remember. When the dude, the little girl or whatever, head just in the 360. I said, I can't watch that.
That wasn't Poltergeist.
I don't know. I ain't never watched it.
That's exorcism.
Hey,
Exorcist.
yeah. I ain't
Right,
watching
the white
that.
Screen.
Now
And
that-
that old lady.
Now there was another movie, and I can't remember the name of it, but it had a twist to it because it was like, I don't know if it was the Others.
Okay.
Have y'all
It
watched the
could've-
Others?
I did.
When
Well,
when
look, the fall about to come. It's scary movie
like
season.
the
It's up.
I know, I'm so
like
excited.
the people that thought they was alive was actually dead, and the people that was dead was alive. So the people it just had the twist to it.
With the black people?
No. This was white folks. Look, it ain't no scary movie. It's black folks is in it.
I was like, no.
It ain't no movie in history been
That
scary
means you
with black
scary,
folks in it.
scary.
Because black folks get the hell out in the first scene.
You
Hey,
scary.
what was that they say? Hey, they gone.
They
like-
died. They not gone. They died.
What was that comedy show with Eddie Murphy? When he said, man, you know, black folks go in the house, they be like, oh, baby, this is beautiful. This house is great. Somebody say, get out. Them mother, hey, man, sorry, baby, we got to get the hell up out of here. They don't want the house no more.
That's true.
They gone. We not standing around and hang around. We're going to beat the ghost. This is our house now, man. Fuck that. I'm gone, dog. Yeah. We're not doing that.
I mean, like when it comes to scary movies, like I said, you said it's different type of scary movies. Like my mom used to piss me off because she'll say shit like, I can't watch that movie right there, but you gonna watch true crimes where niggas still fugitive in real life and not be scared. I'm like, all right, that shit is 3 streets over.
Yeah, but ain't the devil though.
It's the devil in them.
Nah, look, man, it's different with the devil, dog. Cause I'm gonna tell you, look, hey, listen, I don't give a damn what none of y'all say. After you don't watch a scary movie, you done been in the house by yourself. You done been in the house by yourself, and you say, "Is somebody there?" Well, hey, man, you turn the corner, you like, man, I saw somebody peek around, and you like, man, my mind fucking with me.
Oh, Christina said Children of the Corn.
Yeah, Children of the Corn was a crazy one too.
Nah, them
Malachi,
them kids need
they
their
want
ass.
you too, Malachi. Like hell no.
Yeah, them kids need their ass whooped.
Children of the Corn.
First of all, they violated curfew. I would have whooped all their ass.
No poltergeist for me, dog.
I'm gonna have to watch that movie for myself and see what's going on.
Yeah, I ain't.
I like it. I was a huge It fan. I love that.
That was with the clowns.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah. I mean, I saw some of that, but like I said, to me, as long as there ain't no devil involved, like it's like, you know, Jason. I ain't really scared of me because Jason ain't no devil. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but
Jason is-
but see, when you're dealing with the devil, come on, man, you can't kill something that's already dead. Hey, man, just stay awake, dog. Hey, I love Freddy Krueger movies, especially with Creighton Duke. Remember Creighton Duke when he made?
I'm gonna tell you what movie.
Freddy's coming for you.
I didn't like.
That shit made you not want to go to sleep.
I didn't like Leprechaun in the Hood. They turned my boy to that boy age fucked up the script. He started
Hey, that
saying
was
shit.
corny,
I remember that
dog.
one. Ice-T was in the movie. He said, "A friend with weed is a friend indeed." I was like, "This nigga ain't finna kill nobody." He too high.
Hey, Leprechaun in the Hood.
Leprechaun, man,
Hey,
he was so
that's
high. He
almost
was
like
high the whole
hold on. What was the movie with the Nigglets? Tales from the Hood, dog.
You said with Nigglets.
The little dogs come alive. Dogs.
Oh, I gotta watch the Nigglets now. I ain't never heard of the
Tales
Nigglets.
from the Hood.
I thought y'all were talking about the Chappelle show. On that one. Oh yeah, with that boy Fool on there. Yeah.
Man, hey.
Man, some of these movies though, man, like they be tripping though. Like the Nun. See what I'm saying? Anything that close to Christianity, they just be.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
They were based on.
See, I can watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
How? That shit scared me because it's here in Texas.
Listen, as long as the devil
That shit
ain't
was
in the
true.
movie,
So you
I'm
mean-
straight.
okay.
Based off of a true
All these
story.
creatures are demonic, Fred.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, Texas Chainsaw Massacre was a man, right?
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
I can put a couple of holes in him and get on.
Man, you know how many hoes Texas
Hey,
Chainsaw
listen.
Massacre got?
Okay, what I'm saying is this: what you gonna use to kill the devil?
Start from Genesis to Revelations,
Hold
my
on.
brother.
Listen,
If
have
you-
any of y'all, have
Romans
any,
10:17
listen,
said faith come by hearing,
Have
hearing
any
come
y'all-
by the word of God, my brother.
have you ever had that dream when you can't move?
That's not a dream, that's sleep paralysis.
Okay, whatever you call it. Have you ever had that?
Hell yeah.
Was you scared?
Yeah.
Yeah, but most likely I did something that day.
Leave it alone. All I'm gonna say, I don't mess with
You
the
be
devil,
you
dog.
be awake, but you can't do nothing.
You can't do nothing. Hey, hold on. Hey, when that happened, do you still? Yeah, see, look, I'm telling you, I just don't mess with, I don't play with the devil, dog. I don't even want to be,
Watch movies, don't
I don't even want to be around people that feel like playing with the devil is cool.
Yeah, no.
I got
Like
you.
all that spirits and stuff.
Let me go
I
get
don't
my
do all
palms
that.
read. No, yeah.
No, I don't do nothing.
Keep
Don't
that
read
stuff
my
to yourself.
palms. Don't read my palms.
Who was that, Miss Cleo? Remember back in the day, Miss Cleo?
She got locked.
She made a lot of money though.
She got locked up too.
She did.
Down here, when people, yeah, I remember hearing about it. They had a Miss Cleo in the hood down here. Go to Amanda Street and get all your little future told, and now I want to hear that.
Okay, I have a series question.
Okay.
Before I was really interrupted. Thanks, Moody. I appreciate you funding this show. Appreciate it.
Okay,
But can
wait.
we please
Go.
hold on?
Go.
Can we please
No.
get a goddamn fan up in here?
No.
Because it is hot.
Look at my lips.
Fan.
No.
It's hot.
I feel good.
Hey,
I feel like James Brown.
I'm dying.
real quick, somebody said Tupac was dead when the Smile video came out. There was a stunt double. There were 3 Pac on the cross.
Oh.
Yeah, Tupac wasn't out alive during that time.
Wait,
That was 6-pack.
wait. We had 2 questions. Did y'all ever go to the train tracks?
Yep.
San Antonio. I
Yeah,
went there.
and that's real stuff too, though. It's real, the ghost tracks.
Yes. Will you sit your car over the track?
Now they say it's something like a magnetic pull up under there or something,
Yeah.
but the ghost tracks is real.
And you,
That's what it's called, the
Yeah,
ghost tracks.
here in San
You go
Antonio.
stop. They said it was way back in the day. It's an urban legend, a myth, or whatever you call it. There was some folks that got stuck on the train tracks that got
And
killed.
from
They
the
got
train.
killed by the train. So their ghost stayed there. So now if you get stuck on the train tracks, they push you across. So if you're going to stop your car on the train tracks,
Yeah, you got to put it in
put it in neutral,
though.
it automatically pushes
Pushes
you
you
over.
across the tracks.
And then if you put some flour on the back of your trunk, you'll see the fingerprints.
handprints.
Is it on any track in San Antonio?
No, it's just
it's
on the ghost tracks.
Yeah, it's on the ghost tracks.
It's like off of
It's like downtown.
no. It's off of military somewhere.
Oh, hell no.
No, we
So,
done been
hold
there
on.
before. Matter of fact, we need to go on site into the ghost tracks.
Let me ask y'all a question. So, with these people that pushing this truck, these cars, they ain't in heaven or hell, huh? They just didn't make it over.
They in purgatory,
They
dog.
They ain't,
Yeah.
the hell they want y'all stupid ass, and heaven said hell no. Y'all push cars. For the
Hey,
rest
they
of y'all
just
life.
tell, man.
So don't y'all tell
Man,
us.
you know what? Hold on. Look,
Shut y'all
look
ass
Pastor
up.
Marshall was watching this earlier. So that's my pastor, right? So I do need to figure out what purgatory actually. I need to research that. Because they say people are stuck in purgatory.
Man, think about it. How fucked up life gotta be where you can't go to heaven or hell?
Well, on the cool, look, I'd rather be stuck in purgatory than go to hell, dog.
Not pushing cars for the rest of my life. 'cause
Yeah,
you stupid
yeah.
ass wanna-
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
yeah, and then you got to leave your windows down. Did y'all leave your
yeah,
windows
yeah.
down?
Look,
You did it before?
yeah, I did it.
So somebody pushed your car?
Yeah.
You were drunk as fuck.
Yeah, no, we was
they
kids.
really did.
We was kids. We was in high school.
Yeah.
Everybody did it. We go there after football games.
I put it like
high
this.
school.
Since y'all tried shit, how many times y'all tried Bloody Mary in the bathroom?
I ain't never tried
I
Bloody
did.
Mary.
I did too.
I did.
Well, you know, look,
I did.
and did Bloody Mary show up?
Nah, I stopped right before I got to the
No,
last
I
line.
said it, but they hit the lights real quick.
Hold on. Lala said Bloody Mary showed up. And Bloody Mary showed up.
Lala, you were high as fuck. too.
Yeah.
You from Chicago, probably one of them.
Lala
guys-
said Bloody Mary actually showed up.
Lala to my blood water came out.
Blood water came
I
out the
get Moses
faucet.
like, ain't nobody drinking that. Nah. Shut your ass up. Look.
Now look, hey,
Then what
now,
Candyman?
now hold on.
Candyman-
Listen, now if you in San Antonio, if you're from San Antonio, everybody done heard of the goddamn donkey lady.
The what?
The donkey lady.
The donkey lady.
Oh, yes.
The
I heard
donkey
you said
lady.
Donkey lady.
So,
I was
a
like,
donkey lady to me is one of them people that's in the circuit that, never mind.
What-
Yeah, go ahead. What's your donkey lady?
What about the chupacabra?
Oh, yes.
I gotta
yes,
say
yes,
the
yes.
chupacabra.
A trooper.
I don't mess with the chupacabra, man. That's real
No,
though.
it's a myth, but all the kids know because they teach this stuff in school now.
The trooper cop. So they taking slavery out of school and teach you about a midget.
No, the
Boy,
chupacabra
this
ain't a
is fucked
human.
up.
It's an animal.
It's an animal.
Like part animal,
It's
part something.
Yeah,
part
it's
what?
part something.
So it's all satanic though, man.
It part
Anyway,
what? Nah, wait. You didn't even skip over that. It part what?
it's
We don't
part
know.
animal,
Let me
part
see.
human, I think.
Yeah.
Man, all right.
It runs upright. The people, I don't know what it's supposed to be, man, but they done
must be
found
it.
skeletons and bones, and
There must be in Seguin where ain't no houses out there.
all I'm saying is don't get caught by the chupacabra or the donkey lady.
The donkey lady. I'm scared of the donkey lady. That sounds
Hey,
like,
hey, look,
that sound like a Me Too
hey,
movie.
Oh,
hey,
there are dogs that have mange.
chupacabras.
Yeah.
Now, I see a lot of dogs with mange on, and then
Yeah,
behind
you gotta put
Dogs
them
mixed
down.
with human or something like that.
yeah,
Dog
dog mixed
with
with
mange,
human
that
is
mean they
yeah.
got bald spots. All right, whatever.
Yes, Blaze, he did.
Hey, don't be calling out their mind this week, dog.
Wow.
You was on their mind about
Leave
it.
my dog
Hey,
alone.
now he got a gold teeth now.
So, hey, he ain't here to defend
All right,
himself.
look, man. All right, so now we got to get into the youth football shit.
Yeah, let's
we
get
done
it.
talked about a lot of shit, but now we got to get into the youth football shit. So as we talked about earlier with Travis Hunter,
Let's
right?
get
So I thought this would be a good topic because nowadays you got kids as young as 5 years old specializing in a single position, meaning these kids will play that position for the rest of their lives without trying out another position. So when you see a kid like Travis Hunter, who's playing football at an extremely high level, who's versatile, he can play DB, receiver, you probably can put him at running back, you probably can put this kid anywhere on the field and he's going to be the best player.
Okay.
Why are we doing our kids the way that we're doing them as far as making them specialize at 5 years of age to one position?
For clout.
For clout?
Because the
Ooh.
parents, they just want, all that social media fame, and my kid's doing this, and my kid is only, watch my videos. 'Cause my kid is a beast. That's why.
I think there's a very thin line because, you know what I'm saying, you got a quarterback that's only raised to be quarterback.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think Tom Brady would have been good at wide receiver?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Yes, he could. Yes. Had he been trained how to do it, had he been
But
trained.
he wasn't. He was raised to be a quarterback from the
When
jump.
you say raised, what do you mean by raised?
Like y'all say, parents got their 5-year-olds specializing in the position all the way up. You don't think that's part of raising?
Trained then?
You can say whatever you want to say to make the word to sound good, but he was molded, raised, trained. to
So
be-
if I'm not mistaken, and I didn't mean to cut you off,
Yeah,
sir.
Go ahead.
But if I'm not mistaken, Tom Brady was it a 7th-round draft pick?
Yeah, he was last round.
Whatever the last round is, that's what Tom Brady got drafted in. Despite the fact that he was groomed to be a quarterback, apparently in college he wasn't a very good quarterback because every team passed up on him 7 times, 6 times. You know what I'm saying? But eventually he got an opportunity to display his talents,
When Drew
and,
Bledsoe got
and,
hurt, right?
and the rest is history. Right, when Drew Bledsoe got hurt, the rest is history. My point is this. Tom Brady, that's 1 in a billion. You know what I'm saying? That's 1 in a billion, right? When I'm looking at these average kids, I got kids in our own organization who parents don't want them to explore anything outside of the position that they're playing. Whether it be, and most of the time it's quarterback. If my boy Hussein is looking at the show, I want you to remember a conversation that you and I had, right?
Who?
Hussein. Hussein used to coach with us. Will. I told Will this about 4 years ago. I said the running back position will be obsolete in 5 years. He was like, no way. I said, it will be. Because nowadays, running backs come a dime a dozen. They come a dime a dozen. They don't get paid. Running backs is one of the least paid positions in the NFL.
And the most hurt.
And the most hurt. Ezekiel Elliott was, in my opinion, one of the best running backs to come out of college. His shelf life is minimal now. Right. Chris Johnson at one point in time was one of the best running backs in the league. You don't hear nothing about him. Adrian Peterson. You can go down the line and look at all these running backs that at one point in time should have been instant Hall of Famers. They don't have the body of work or the longevity to keep them there. They not even lasting 5 years in the league, right? So when you got these parents that are telling their kids at youth football, hey, my son's a running back. Well, your son better learn how to catch a goddamn
I was
football.
gonna say that Marshall. Well, I think for the Colts was Marshall
Marshall Faulk.
Faulk became a running back slot receiver kind of type. He was a hybrid. So I think he was the first of his kind that I saw growing up, catching more passes than running the ball.
Roger Craig was a little bit before Marshall Faulk.
Okay.
But he was one of the first guys that I ever watched play with the 49ers that increased his value by being able to catch the ball off the backfield and block, right?
Yeah.
These athletes were diverse. When I look at a kid like Travis Hunter, he's diverse. What Travis Hunter displayed in the first game of the season this year was, I can go to the NFL and do whatever you need me to do. Catch a ball, I can do that. Defend the pass, I can do that. You know, I'm pretty sure if you put him at a return guy on special teams, he can do that. His value has increased tenfold, in my opinion. Tori asked a question earlier, are they overusing him? If you use him like that every game of the season, hell yeah. I don't think he can last every game like that. He played 104 snaps in his first game. Well, most guys is playing maybe 40 to 50 snaps. So he played, and literally he played 2 games in one. So in one season, if he continues at the pace he's at, it's going to be equivalent to 2 seasons.
So to piggyback off of what you said, Rocha, he asked you a question.
Mm-hmm.
He said, so not to clown, be funny, but this serious question. He said, did you do that to Mizell?
Not at all. Mizell is a youth football player. So, and it's a great question, by the way.
And give us a backdrop of who Mizell is.
Okay, so Mizell Miller is probably the most recognized youth football player in the country, even though he played youth football many years ago. I'm going to say over 10 years ago, right? He's a star Friday Night Tykes. In my opinion, top 5 of all youth football players I've ever coached.
Okay.
Right? So when Rocha asked the question, did you overutilize the kid? No, of course not. I gave the kid everything that he can handle and then some, right? From this perspective, when you look at a TV show, you understand that's for entertainment.
And the editor controls the
And
narrative.
the editor controls the narrative. Half these kids nowadays have a hard time competing with 15 snaps a game. For one, their parents are soft. The kids are soft. You know, so when you look at a kid like Mizell, who was Travis Hunter of youth football, because he can do it offensively, he can do it defensively, he can do it on special teams. Wherever you put Mizell, he was probably going to be the best kid. He's going to give you the best option to win. You know, and once again, I'm sorry. I miss say to myself, as I said, I gave him all he can handle and then some. There was nothing I ever gave the kid that he couldn't handle. You know,
you never felt like you overworked him?
Never.
Overused him?
Never.
Do you feel like you gave the other kids the same opportunity?
Most definitely, yeah. Because once again, the TV show would show Mizell. Reality shows Zion LeGrant, Cedric Thomas, Alan Caraccio, Lucas Coley, Dwayne Coleman. There's at least 10 other players that shouldered that burden just as much as Mizell. The TV just didn't sell that. You know what I'm saying?
So you think when it comes to you being on that TV show, like that question popped up, you know what I'm saying? Do you think that TV show, I ain't gonna say discredit, but it makes it hard to, how can I put it? Make these arguments if that's what the narrative's out there. You overuse this young man, as if Deion Sanders having you overuse this young man. I ain't gonna say yet, but have, because he made this young man take a break. I don't want to see you at practice until this time.
Right.
He did that to Travis?
Yeah, he did that to Travis. Travis texted him the next morning, was like trying to get on, but he was like, "No, go ahead."
I'll tell you this, Deion talk about it. Travis at the beginning, because you play both ways, won't be in practice, because practice doesn't mean anything.
Exactly.
It's off for 3 days.
Right.
But that's because Deion said it's time for rest. He knows what Travis doesn't do.
So,
That's why he wears a D for dog.
Yeah.
right. So once again,
Why didn't he do an L for leader?
because Deion is different. His son is a leader. Travis is a dog. Right. There's different characteristics. They don't have
I
captains.
know that he doesn't have captains.
Well, there's
but
different
L,
characteristics.
I got
Like
that.
honestly, the way that
That's a leader on the field, right? No?
well, quarterbacks are traditionally leaders, right? You get a kid like Travis, he's a fucking dog because he gonna do whatever it takes to win the game. Shador, I ain't gonna say he can't be a dog and be a leader at the same time, but Shador is not gonna go play DB. Shador ain't gonna line up at running back to get you to 1 yard because his value is based at being able to throw the ball down the field.
I got you.
You look at Shador Sanders' rushing attempts and his yards, it's going to be negative, which shows you that kid won the game with his arm, which they say traditionally black quarterbacks can't do because they're running quarterbacks. Shador threw the ball down the field to
he
win the
did a
game.
really good job.
He didn't look great running the ball. That's not what he was asked to do.
And he know how to read that pocket.
And he stays in the pocket. He takes the hits. He delivers the ball. But my whole point, once again, is this. You won't find many Travis Hunters in the sport of football, at least not on the collegiate level. There's a Travis Hunter on every youth football team in the country. There's a Travis Hunter on every youth football team in the country. Why? Because your best athlete is on the field the majority of the game to give you an opportunity to win. And I agree with that because these kids are still trying to figure out what they're best at.
See, and I don't think that these youth football coaches are allowing these kids to be athletes. I really don't.
I don't think the parents allowing the kids to be athletes.
More details when you say that?
I think that the parents really run the narrative of these coaches. The parents come in and say, oh, my kid can do this, my kid can do this. And these coaches take it, and because these parents run these coaches, and I use run loosely, but because these parents come in saying what their kids can do, I think that the coaches take it and just let these kids only stay in that one lane.
And real quick, let me read what Shantae said.
Yeah.
My comments about Travis Hunter earlier was about Deion overusing him. You can't compare it to not only wanting a child to play on one position. I'm saying allow children to play allow children to play all positions over the field. I'm saying for this young man to not be worn down so bad that it hurt his future. You heard what I said?
Right. Okay, so once again, I think Travis Hunter's value has increased
I
tenfold.
agree, Prince.
You know, I don't think he's hurting his future simply because Travis Hunter's end goal is to get to the NFL. I would assume that,
Yeah.
right? How do you get to the NFL? You have to be able to show these folks that you are better than everybody else out there. You know, so let me restate what I said. I don't think Travis's goal is to get to the NFL. I think Travis Hunter's goal is to be the best player in the NFL at some point in time.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Why is that?
Because college is where you make most of your money nowadays.
No.
Yes.
No. These NIL deals are for a select few.
But it's not just the NIL deals that they're getting. They're getting these contracts from Nike, Adidas, all these other. Some of these college kids are making more than the professional players.
No. The average college player don't have an NIL deal.
But I'm saying it seems like he's gonna work his body so much to try to obtain that. So he probably doesn't.
Okay. So listen,
I
I don't care. I don't care how good you are in college. You can only play college for a certain amount of years, and your career's over with.
Right.
So Travis
If
Hunter,
money right, he'll be set.
right? So Travis Hunter, earning potential is pretty much infinite outside of college, right? But he has to keep playing football in order to keep getting the money, because once Travis Hunter stops playing football, then nobody's gonna give a damn about what Travis Hunter is doing.
Exactly.
He has to be a player, and the thing is, in order for him to keep getting this money, that has to transcend to the next level. It has to transcend to the next level. Right? Travis Hunter may only play another year in football, in college football. He's already played 1 year at Jackson State, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He's playing a year at year number 2, if I'm not mistaken, in Colorado.
Yeah.
You have to play at least 3 years of college football before you go to the NFL. So, in all likelihood, he'll play another year of college football, and Travis Hunter's going to be off to the NFL. A first-round draft pick gets guaranteed money.
Yeah.
The number 1 draft pick is going to get a lot of guaranteed money, more than the NIL deal. You know, you can couple that with an NIL deal, but the NIL deal is pretty much for amateurs. Once you get to be a professional, it's no longer NIL. I mean, you can probably still look at it like that, but now you're looking at endorsements.
There you go.
You know, you're looking at substantially more money because it expands over more than just 2 or 3 years in college.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Right. So what I'm saying is his earning potential is way greater once he gets to the next level. So his goal is not, and it's not just to be a player in the NFL. Like, my goal would be to get to the NFL, right? Because You know, I mean, of course, I won't never make it to the NFL. I'm old now, and I wasn't good enough back then to make it to the NFL,
You admitted it.
and I'm cool with that. So somebody who's average or maybe below average may be cool with being a 7th-round pick or an undrafted free agent. Travis Hunter's goal is to be the #1 pick in the NFL draft whenever he goes in. How do you do that? By creating value now.
He has his finger up.
He also said he wanted to win Heisman.
You want to win a Heisman.
Oh. Well,
Right.
You win a Heisman in college.
Yeah.
Wait, but I want you to go back to youth because a lot of these parents, you know, were really on, or not, I just said parents. A lot of these comments are really based on the fact that are these kids now in this youth football league, are they athletes or are they just what their parents are telling them to be?
Great question. All right, I'm gonna give you an even greater answer. I'm gonna give you an even greater answer. These kids can be whatever you allow them to be, but if you put them in a box, they're gonna stay in that box. A lot of these kids don't make it to the next level of football when they're stuck in a box, right? So when I say my son's a quarterback at 6 years of age,
How do you know that? Like,
you don't know it.
Exactly. That's what
You're,
I'm saying. So
you're
how
trying
are
to
you
groom him to be a
saying that?
quarterback, but what if your kid doesn't grow? You know,
Yeah.
what if your kid, his intelligence, his IQ doesn't progress?
True.
What if another kid comes along who's a little bit better? You haven't taught your kid how to be an athlete. You haven't taught your kid how to compete because you're basically telling your kid, if you're not good enough to be quarterback on this team, I'm going to take you to be quarterback on this team. And if you're not good enough there, I'm going to take you to be quarterback on another team.
Well, a lot of players, Deion said a lot of players get recruited promising one thing once they get to college. It's not like that. So, like, they talk about Tim Tebow. When they came to the NFL, they wanted him as a tight end, and he
Right.
refused to be a tight end. You know, I mean, for his quarterback, I mean, yeah, all right, but I don't.
Lamar Jackson is a receiver.
And
So-
then what's my boy from Ohio, Terrell Pryor, was a quarterback, then ended up being a wide receiver for
Right.
the Raiders, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So these different people, they're not being put in the box, or they get there and get trained for whatever. But
Well, I can't speak on the professional level because I've never played professional football, but I can definitely speak on the collegiate level. I got a scholarship to play slot receiver.
uh,
I've never played a down the slot receiver in college. I got to college and I played cornerback, but I also played safety in high school. I never played cornerback in high school. But when I got to college, I played wherever the fuck they told me to play at because that's what kept my school getting paid for.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's more common than not once you get to college. I don't give a damn unless you're a fucking 5-star recruit. You know, you don't get to pick what position you play. You know, they're gonna put you where they need you. That's why I tell these parents now, teach your kid the game. Let the football IQ grow.
These parents don't know the game.
They
That's
don't
the problem.
right. They don't know the
But
game.
And they come through thinking they do. That's the problem.
I think
Tell
it's
y'all
more,
goddamn parents.
it's like, I think parents have selective aggression. You know what I'm saying? Youth football coach, they can feel like they can tell what to do. But when it comes to, you won't go to Alabama and tell Nick Saban your son's a quarterback and you need to put him at the.
That's why I put that post up.
Yeah. I thought of you like, when they get to college, y'all
Yes.
don't say nothing. Y'all be
Nothing.
quiet or whatever.
Not even
Well,
college, just
when they get to middle
school.
school,
Or just high school, you're not going to go to Steele, Madison, Clark, and be like, yo, my son is this right here. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You're going to sit down.
So why
and,
do y'all do it on the youth sports level?
because
because
y'all
they
are-
can.
y'all
Okay,
are,
so
y'all are more
look,
approachable.
let me be real. Let me be honest about one thing in youth sports. Youth sports is for coaches, not all coaches, because there's still some coaches out there that do it for the right reasons. In today's climate, 90% of the youth coaches do it for their own ego, right? They want credit. They want to be praised. They want to be viewed as, wow, this guy's great. It ain't so much about the kids. You know what I'm saying? So there's always going to be a selfish agenda with that. So when in order for me to, let's say if you got a kid that's a stud, he's a stud quarterback, and you say, Fred, I'm not going to bring him to your team unless he plays quarterback. Bring him, Legacy. He's going to play quarterback for me. And he will play quarterback until I find somebody better than him. But the moment I find somebody better, now your kid becomes dispensable. I can get rid of him because I found somebody better. But he will be quarterback for me until I find somebody better. Because why? It's about me. It's not about the kid. You know, and a lot of these youth coaches, they won't be honest and say that. Some of us still coach, and I include me in the 10% that still coach strictly for the love of the game. Because I don't give a damn what this kid does at 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. By the time it really means something to these kids when they become 18, when it can actually pay for them to go to school or give them an opportunity that they haven't gotten, you know, maybe prior to that, hopefully it registers by then. But that doesn't come with me patting myself on the back saying, you know what, I was a great youth football coach. Being a great youth football coach has not done anything for me personally.
Right.
You know, it ain't got me a better job. I'm still a youth football coach. So if it was really doing something for me, I'd probably be coaching for the 49ers right now. I'd probably be making $1 million a year coaching youth football if being a great youth football coach actually meant something. The thing is, a lot of these youth football coaches, they missed the goddamn boat when it comes to that because they, for whatever reason, think being a great youth football coach or being revered as a great football coach is going to make their life better. So in turn, they fuck up young kids' lives in a selfish attempt to make themselves look better.
Well, with so much you can monetize the game now, a lot of people are eating off youth football. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a lot of politics in youth football now. I think it always been there, but now it's just bold and out in the open. There ain't really shit nobody can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Truthfully speaking, but those people think like that because a lot of the times most coaches don't want to admit it. I'm not saying it's the political correct answer, but at the end of the day, I feel like what I have seen, youth football is a business as well. Nobody don't want to say it, but at the end of the day, somewhere somebody got to pay for the tournament sponsorship. Somewhere somebody got to pay for the damn uniforms, helmet, and all this. Somebody got to pay for the field security or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're doing it for the kids. The parents are there because they want y'all to win. If you're not winning, then it's a problem.
Right.
So at the end of the day, regardless of what coach is saying, org leaders, respectfully, parents, you want to win, and youth football is a big business. Simple as that.
Right.
And nobody want to say it like that, but it is. That's why you can say, all right, bring your son, but I'm going to replace him once I find somebody better.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, we still want to win. And I think the development part has been lost due to the financial gain.
But that's crazy because on the coaches level, when you win, you don't get shit except recognition, which comes with.
Once again, when you got the sideline politics, it may look like they don't get nothing.
And
but
apparently sleeping with the coaches because that's been like a huge
damn,
thing.
goddamn
like,
kids. I ain't gonna say that out loud. I ain't gonna say.
Hey,
I'm
man,
gonna read
look.
some of these comments.
Sleeping with the
Okay.
Look, let's change this. Langston Prince said parents don't trust coaches to put them in the right position. Youth coaches just have to put the kids in the best position, ignore outside noise. Somebody else second what you said. DJ Lowski said inappropriate relationships runs it. Somebody agreed with Tori and it hurts the team. Sleeping with the coaches, let that be known weeks ago. The coaches out here dropping their youth. Hang on. NIL put it on a level playing field. Fred Davis, you don't think this young man don't want to go to the league? He was the highest rated CB in the country. Folks know what this young man's skills are. Somebody else said,
Wait, hold on.
I know he's just passing over these comments.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on.
Hold on.
No. Whoever made the comment said, I don't think you want to go to the league.
I'm going to see. Shantae says, Fred, you don't think this young man don't want to go to the league. He was the highest rated CB in the country. Folks know what this young man's skill sets are.
Okay, that's exactly what I said. I said he don't want to just go to the league. He wants to be the best player in the league.
All right.
And him playing those snaps is going to give him an opportunity to do that.
Okay. Somebody said college kids are getting endorsements. DJ Lowski said, Tori, you're hot with all caps. Brian, I don't know who that is, Brian.
No, he was.
No, he
asking
talking
you
about, like-
Okay, I'm like, you gotta be careful. I don't know how to read comments.
Don't read them. Let me read them.
Shut your at the youth level, they are a football player. That's it. Hell yeah. Oh, Tori said, hell yeah, okay. Blaze said, they having a conversation on themselves. Heisman don't pay shit. Yep, clap, agree. They are a team. They are teams, they're
Fired.
kids first. A lot of coaches don't really know what they're doing.
True.
Parents win. Brian, you get on my nerves. Parents win math tournaments and think they know football. Shantae said, Tori, they do it on the youth level because their parents are sleeping.
Hey, man, look. Hey, man,
Hey,
look. Hold
how
on.
much dick is How much talent are the coaches?
Let me address something real quick. Look, man, don't nobody give a look, man. If
I'm telling you, I don't care what y'all say.
why do y'all give a damn who the coach is sleeping with?
It's power in the P. So
Listen,
that
man.
leaks out
Listen,
onto the field.
listen. People sleep with each other every goddamn day, regardless whether you football or not.
No, we're
Fred,
talking
you're not
about
doing that.
parents
We talking about
with the
parents
coaches.
and that giving
That
y'all
makes a
that
huge
guap
difference.
3000 for their sorry ass son to throw interception
Guap,
the whole
guap,
time.
guap, guap.
Guap. So they get glopped.
Some wop. It's wop.
Nah,
Wop.
I wasn't talking about that wet ass power play. I was talking about that neck broke.
Oh, the guap.
Yeah.
I thought guap was money. Maybe I'm just old school.
Yeah, you
Anyway,
old.
look,
Oh,
look,
use the
look,
word
look,
old
listen.
again.
The whole point I'm making is this, man. Okay, so
Oh, what you saw?
look,
Marshall.
No, I see what Marshall.
Oh,
what Marshall say?
he said y'all still on. Don't say nothing when we hold church long.
Oh yeah. Hey, Pastor, we gonna keep it rolling. Hey, I'm almost finished. This is my last closing point.
They said you moving the goalpost again.
Dang.
You've been moving.
Dang.
Shantae, please look. Put in the comments how I'm moving the damn goalposts.
Dang.
I need to look, and I'm gonna respond, and I'm gonna respond to you personally because I don't understand what this moving the goalpost stuff is.
Look, Fred, hey, ain't nobody letting you live no more, dog.
I'm like, come on,
That shit dead,
you know.
bro.
Hey, I got so I didn't sit on Shantae. I need to know how I'm moving the
That
goalpost
shit
and
dead,
what
Fred.
I'm moving the goalposts on.
I don't know, but she caught it.
I'm waiting for the response.
All right, listen.
Oh, Christina, don't do that.
What Christina say?
do it.
She said, let's bow our head in prayer after this tap in. Horror movies, devil, coaches shacking up with parents. Welcome to purgatory.
Dang.
Oh, we in purgatory. We don't even know it.
Dang.
We stuck here.
Oh shit.
Tap in purgatory.
Dang.
I'm
Y'all
out.
need to put a no
I'm
fraternizing.
out.
No fraternizing with the coaches. If your son can't play, he can't play.
I'm telling you, I think that would be a huge change.
No fraternizing with the coaches.
It's impossible.
And I'm trying to ignore it, but it kept coming up in the comments like,
How is that impossible?
You work, right? You got a job, right?
Yeah,
here
I
we
work
go.
from home.
You okay. But it's safe to assume that it's people at your job that work together that probably sleep together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So what I'm saying is this. When y'all start talking about sex, understand one goddamn thing.
what's that?
I don't give a damn what the platform is, what the environment is. Sex is going to occur. So how the hell y'all got here?
That's
You know what I'm saying?
fine.
And you normally
that's not what we
hold on,
talking
and you
about,
normally
man.
have sex with the people that you
That
talk to the most.
Damn, you done kicked the goalpost all the way over the goddamn fence.
We
That's
talking
not-
about sex.
That's not, no.
We're not talking about football no more. Because people are more worried about sex. You think these college coaches don't have sex with?
Fred, let me, Legacy read the comment, and here you go. While we talking about who's sleeping with who, folks sleeping with folks every day. We're talking about youth football. Typical response from a
Raggedy
Raggedy
Niners fan.
That guy, who that, Shantae?
Yeah.
Listen,
Hey, she still ain't told me I moved the goalpost, though.
well, we talking about coach,
Coaches
football coaches
sleeping
and the
with-
football mom
with
sleeping with
order
each other
dad,
for
football
for
dad.
playing time. You saying
Sleep. Okay, so look, let me address. Hold on, let me address a couple things. I also just said that most coaches.
Fred, don't yell at me, bro.
I also
I'm-
just
I'm
said
grown.
that most coaches want to do what?
Win.
They want to throw that
Win.
ass in
So
the circle.
I don't give a damn
Throw
how
that ass.
fine you are. If your son can't help me win, his ass ain't fucking playing.
That's you. That's you.
You.
She said,
But
that's
you can't. You like you said, you're the 10%, right? 90
Well,
is a whole lot bigger than 10.
Damn.
Okay.
My point is this right here. We're
Daddy
talking.
got
Listen,
Fred hot.
no, I ain't hot. We talking about competitive football. We not talking about little rinky-dink football where you say, you know what? Let me
Trey,
put little
how
Timmy
often
in.
Does that happen?
Let me put little Timmy in because his mama got a fat bubble back there. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about that.
No, we're not. We
Because
talking-
because
we
little
talking
Timmy,
about Timmy
not,
get-
not only little Timmy gonna get in and get his goddamn head busted, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna lose the goddamn
bubble.
game.
No, Timmy ain't get in because his mama got a bubble. Timmy got in because the coach popped that bubble. It's a difference. That's what we talking about.
But once you pop the bubble, what's the incentive?
Timmy got some playing time.
Yeah, he won't get no
Damn,
more
the
playing
concussion.
time. No, you done got the bubble already.
Listen, Timmy can throw a pass for some ass. That's what that's what they.
Listen, man.
That's what they.
I'm glad that you are
Fred
like
tight.
you got your blinders on. You got your blinder shades
Blinders?
on.
No, hold
Yes.
on. Hold on. For one, I never said that it don't happen. What I'm saying is the people that are making the comments act like this only happens in youth sports, which is not the goddamn case.
Wait.
It happens across every platform. It happens across whether you in corporate America, whether you're in the private sector. Sex happens.
Hey, Trey said you can still get a coat some and still your sorry ass kid.
You're going to be on the goddamn bench. My whole point exactly.
Sure
Yeah,
can't wait till
well,
week 5 when we
George-
smack them cowgirls. Again.
George.
Yeah, I can't wait that either.
That's
Can't wait
from
for that
Megan.
either.
Stop it. If a mom is busting it wide open for the coach, it will matter.
It won't matter. Not if you're trying to win.
So she need. See, Christina said we need some. You know what I'm saying? Shirts made.
I got you. I'm going to coin that phrase. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, somebody
can't. It's already
somebody
been-
said trade games. They called the man government out there. That's on site right there. But they said
Trey Gaines what?
Trey Gaines used to give out playing time for some ass.
Hey, Mills on me. Not Trey.
Ah, damn.
Trey.
Now you said
Trey. Hey, Trey, come on, dog. They putting your business out there, dog.
Yeah.
Trey the homie.
Trey.
Yeah.
No,
Trey the homie.
George.
Trey dish it out the D for some. Hey, man.
Trey got these football moms on D. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he did.
Damn.
Look, Tory done
Hey,
no,
Timmy
don't be
don't get
co-signing that.
Timmy don't get any but an extra snack if he can't play. Shantae Della come to
Sound
Bob
good,
to watch the
George.
game,
Sound
girl.
good.
I am.
Shantae is not coming to Vibe.
Shantae be here October 8th.
She
Yeah,
said
that's
she
what she
would.
say, but she said that 5 other times.
Shantae-
So
let me
I
tell you,
gotta put Shantae on blast.
Been on, no. You can't put her on blast because she been working. Oh, Shantae, but Frederick has been out on the track every practice.
Yeah, I gets it in.
He does get it in.
I get it
Are you
in.
running or you speed walking?
He's running.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my peeps know what it is. So Shantae, like I said, hey, for one, I don't appreciate anybody challenging me. All right?
You don't like the challenge to be dog?
No. What I'm telling you, no, what I'm telling you is this. What I'm telling you is this.
Torres said you.
Legacy. You can challenge me all you want to, but you're gonna lose.
All right.
All right? I haven't. There's not a challenge that I haven't conquered. So like I told Shantae, I'm not eating no goddamn Packy chip or the Packy or whatever you call it. I'm not eating that. That's
shit send people
foolishness.
to
That's foolishness. You know what I'm saying? That's foolishness. Now I will tell you this. I will bring anybody on the set of tap in to eat that hot chip. If you do it,
Megan said Connect 4. One day we gonna have a table.
now look, I'm gonna give Megan her props. Right now, Megan is a Connect 4 champ. Right? I'm gonna give her props on that. But even if Megan challenged me in Connect 4,
And did she blow you out one time?
She did.
she beat me she beat me more than
Nah,
I beat
I
her.
remember-
But don't get it twisted. I still beat her as well.
That goalpost again.
I saw that on.
Did I back down from the
I
challenge?
don't
Yes or
know. You
no?
were talking about it on season 1, like somebody dog walked you and connect.
No, I didn't say dog. She
No, I'm
beat
telling
me.
you got dog walked.
No, she beat me.
You got dog walk.
It's different between losing and getting dog walk.
You
All
lost.
right, how many times you lost back to back?
I'll put it like this. If we played 10 times, Megan probably beat me 6. I'll beat her 4. That's what it is.
I ain't
What
even
you
into
say?
the
She
politics
beat you
right
6?
now.
Yeah.
You know,
You got
I ain't
dog
even
walk.
to the politics
That's
right now.
dog walk. Megan, bring your ass on tap and we'll do Connect 4 live.
Hey, I'm supposed
But I
to
ain't
be
backing down
scared.
from no
You
goddamn
look
challenges.
like such an old person. Live.
Megan said she beat you multiple times.
And I beat up multiple
All right,
times.
that's what's up.
I'm still the king though.
That's
Because
what's
I'm more diverse.
She
She
said
may
you rock the
be
king,
she
so you
may
got
be a
beat.
specialist in Connect 4, but if we get on the pool table, I'm gonna whoop her
No,
ass.
I can't play no
We get
pool.
on the ping pong table, I'm gonna whoop her
my
ass.
eyes ain't
It
that
don't
good.
matter what we do. Like we get on the track, I'm
Like
gonna whoop
the-
her
So
ass.
you can beat her in figure skating.
I'm gonna beat her in anything because
All right, Chad,
now, and
Michael.
you know what, Megan? It's not just you specifically. It's anybody to challenge me.
Oh my gosh, lies.
Anybody to
This
challenge me.
weekend, let's strap up for the basketball court then.
Running.
Oh man, look, you don't want me on the basketball
Crazy
court,
Crazy
Legacy.
as hell, Fred.
Legacy, I'll run your tongue out, dog.
Bro, you
You better bring an inhaler, ice chest, some Bengay, some anything, some knee braces.
Well, for you,
Nah.
You seen me on the track. Do I look like I struggle out there?
I'll see
They
you
say you was
rolling.
power
Slow
walking over your
rolling?
hill.
On that
Oh
track.
Lord,
Hey,
I'm
they say
slow
you
rolling
power
on the
walking your
track.
hill.
Slow
Beat
rolling.
that, beat that, beat
I'm
that.
slow rolling.
You be like,
Okay, so what I'm gonna say is this: if I'm slow rolling on the track, get on the track with me.
Okay.
That's the challenge.
Is that for me?
Yeah, that's for anybody who think I'm slow rolling on the track.
Yes, you do slow roll.
Okay, can you get on the track and
Absolutely.
run without walking?
Yes.
Meet me on the track on Tuesday.
I said I could do it. I
No,
just
don't tell me what you could do. Tell me what you do. It's a big ass difference. That's the difference, Legacy. I don't talk about it, I be about
For
it.
sure, for sure.
Like Deion said, I've been him.
Do you believe? Yeah, you know, he get the bar.
So, Toy, is that it? Hold on, listen. Who was that? Who was Thomas?
Thomas Dennis.
Thomas.
Oh, that's Dennis. Look, Dennis grew up with me, he from Denver Heights.
Hey,
So I wouldn't doubt that Dennis can still get out there and run.
So
I have a challenge for you.
Tor, look, Christina said, so you lost.
Yes. I have a challenge for you. Next show, I challenge you to bring a fan of Venice Peace.
I got a fan right there. It's on Lala.
Clearly.
Lala deserves a fan.
Yes,
The
she
equipment
does.
deserves a fan
I
because we don't want
deserve a
we don't
fan,
want the
too.
equipment to overheat. You can overheat
Dang. God damn.
and still be okay.
I don't want to me laughing to you. You just meme up me and shit. Hey, that equals dog walk. You got your ass whooped,
It's
sir.
hot.
Just acknowledge the loss.
Now who said that?
Shantae.
Sante. Hey, the Cowboys got their ass dog walked by the
Hey, I think
49ers.
the Lions won this tonight.
They didn't play the
Lions
49ers, so I don't give a damn.
All right, that's what's up.
They didn't play the 49ers, so I don't give a damn.
You
They said
have
Fred
to give
shooting
it in.
dice on the track.
Oh yeah, I'll shoot. I'll bust somebody's head in dice.
Oh my
You
God.
look like
Bring your goddamn money.
You're not great at everything.
I am,
I'm just
actually.
popping that bubble.
What I'm
You're
telling
not
you is
great at
this:
everything.
I don't back down from no challenge.
That's fine, but you're still not great at everything.
I try to be.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Matter of fact, if Legacy wanted a rap battle, I'll battle rap Legacy,
Well, you
and that's his expertise.
No.
I will battle rap Legacy.
Oh. Ooh,
I may
switch
lose,
right
but
now,
I'm not
right
gonna.
now.
But I'm not gonna back down.
Wet your whistle and go.
Nah, what the fuck? Hey, listen.
Hey, matter of
Man,
fact,
this
you know, hold on.
Go.
Listen, hold on. I just look. I seen the real challenge, right?
What's that?
I put this on my Facebook page.
What's that?
I'm gonna challenge somebody in Bob to go and buy the most expensive bottle what we got and pour it out. They were doing that in Houston.
What?
They also got syphilis up
How
there.
much money you
Right.
got, Legacy?
I got
You got enough? Go buy the most expensive bottle I got in Bob and pour it out.
It's not a goddamn challenge.
That is a challenge for me.
How
I get to
much-
win
how
some.
much
I
is
get
that
to make
bottle?
some money.
How much is the bottle?
For you, $500, dog.
Nah, that's all right.
Just to go pour it out.
It ain't worth it.
Challenge.
That's what they doing in Houston.
That's not a challenge.
It is a challenge.
That's not a challenge.
You take the two guys who say they got the most money and they buy the most liquor, and they just pour it out on the floor. They're basically saying money ain't a thing.
Well, I got responsibilities.
No.
You got
I
responsibility.
got responsibilities.
Anyway,
All right, y'all.
Okay, Fred.
We'll wrap it up.
So if I do that, you gonna top it? You gonna buy the most expensive bottle and pour it out on the floor?
yep. After you buy yours first though.
No, I want to lead by example, coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I need to get
Fred
one of these
is
football
drinking.
moms.
Frederick is drinking.
Man, I'm not drinking. Matter of fact, this ain't nothing right here but Kool-Aid. Ain't nothing but Kool-Aid off of there. Look at my
Hey,
eyes.
it's about to go down.
There she go, trying to sing. Tori, bust up real quick.
Bust a note.
I mean, I busted a note early. Busted a note for real.
It's going to shut them down.
Okay. Who's on right now? Mary's on?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know she can't sing, so you should be easy. Mary J. Blige can't sing.
Yes, she can.
I
All
ain't
right.
hate no Mary, dog.
And say goodbye. Look what you've done me.
Hey, yo, this has been an excellent show.
Hey, we appreciate y'all for tapping in
Legacy
tonight.
Calling
On that
from
note,
my eyes. Ooh, baby.
We signing out. Peace. Yeah. Dang.
I'm going to bring.
Hey, thanks for the support. Oh,
She
okay. I'm
already
gonna
done.
give up.
Oh, we out.
Y'all rubbing that shit up.
Legacy said, I mean, Lala said, fuck it, y'all done.
Right.
Yo, shouts out to all my Instagram fans for coming supporting the whole team.
Are
You
we
know,
back up?
Yeah. I hope that
You
y'all
brought us back
enjoyed.
up?
Yes, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. You know what I'm saying? We jumped up to 6.1. So we're gonna do double that next week. So y'all continue to tap in, share, like, go to the YouTube channel.
Thank you, Christina.
Do the same thing,
for
you
the
know what I'm saying?
Applause. Thank you. I
So
appreciate
y'all know
it.
how we
Christina
rock.
who?
You feel me?
Williams.
And shout out to DJ Lusky. It's Lusky.
Loose.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
actually my brother.
That's your.
And my brother. Same
Yeah,
mama,
yeah.
same daddy. Blame Annette and Fred Davis for the
He ain't
goddamn
no better,
excellence.
You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he asked me who Fred is or Frederick is.
He don't know who Frederick is. There's no such thing as
Shit, I
Frederick
don't know
Davis.
goddamn Frederick.
You're Frederick.
Not in my family. There's no
Oh.
such thing as Frederick Davis.
No, I'm not hating on Mary, but
You was hating on Mary, dog.
I just been to multiple Mary J. Blige concerts in my lifetime, and hey, the engineer ain't responsible for what you sound like live. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all.
Mary J. Blige.
She an icon.
right.
She a legend.
Tory
Okay.
J. Blige.
Thank you.
Peace.
Thank you. We'll see y'all next week.
Was that a devil?